Hey there, everybody. I'm George Zeke and Leon. With me here is Beard, who
You fixed it this time.
I really shouldn't have.
I
think it would have been significantly more awesome.
It was pretty funny. I had some funny friend invites after that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So it was like play.
Yeah, along
what
with
did F stand for?
Someone else also invited me who was a best Nivmet NA, which was also a good one. I enjoyed that one. But yeah, people had fun with it. It was good. It was a nice little mishap there.
Yep. In any case, today we're going to be bringing you some news and a couple skin reveals along with some viewer matches. So should be pretty fun.
So today is Adagio Day.
Today is Adagio Day.
Of Adagio. The day of Adagio.
I have no idea what you're singing.
All right, that's Aquarius. Okay, anyway, so we have Tier 2 Adagio skin reveal and Tier 3 Adagio skin reveal. Something else people probably interested in. Friday, I've been able to confirm something we wanted to do, and everyone has kind of said given us a green light on it. So Friday will be the full Rona reveal stream.
Ooh.
So on Friday we will be, showing full matches of Rona in game, talking through the abilities, getting all the analysis on Z Kent, who has been actually, very closely involved in the tuning of Rona all the way through. So people can look forward to that. We'll be getting into Rona on Friday. I did want to quickly mention one of my favorite Twitch broadcasters, Ezekiel the Third.
Yes.
He is going to be playing Vainglory for the first time later today. If the timing works out, we're going to actually host him after this and then head over there and jump on Skype with him and just kind of he hasn't even played MOBAs before.
He should be really entertaining.
He plays games all day, every day. It's his job. He has a massive audience. He's incredibly entertaining, but he's not a MOBA guy. So we're going to be talking it through with him. For all of you, whoever can make it, come over with us after this to Ezekiel the Third's Twitch channel. Hang out with us. Welcome him to the Vainglory community, and kind of maybe all together we'll get in some games, and it might be a train wreck. It might go amazingly, but we'll certainly have some fun. I can promise you that. And wanted to congratulate Gangstars.
Yes.
Gabe Vizzle, Kuldamik, Iraqi Zoro, and one of their leader, captain, manager, I don't know what to call him, but Pwned by Ukrainian, always his presence is always felt.
I'm sure he's in chat right now, cheering his team on.
So congratulations to all of you for winning the North American VGL and qualifying for Korea, along with from SEA. Who qualified from SEA.
Wait, I remember. It is Infamous.
Yes, it is. Yes. All right, good. I tried to put him on the spot.
I was trying to remember.
He's too smart for me. I thought I could catch him, but I couldn't. So congratulations to Infamous as well. If you haven't watched the SEA finals, unbelievable matches.
Oh yeah.
So go back and watch that. You can find all that on Vainglory Casual. So some really, really fun games in the NA. Man, oh man, this could have gone either way. Gangstars. So first of all, amazing story that Gangstars and Fusion completely by chance got matched up against each other in the very first. That was
actually really impressive.
Yeah, it was the second
it's
match
such a big
of the whole tournament.
The odds of that happening was basically none.
Yeah.
And them getting put together right off the start was this is a taste of the finals. Yeah,
so they had to play in the very first round. I think it was the second match of the entire tournament in the first round. Gangstars won that match, sent Fusion to the losers bracket where they fought their way all the way through. Eventually, and some really great teams ended up in the losers bracket. Tremendous run by Pink Unicorn Brigade, tremendous run by House of Badiatis. Lucky 13 did well. So Fusion able to run the table, get all the way out of the losers bracket, get into the finals against Gangstars for a rematch of round 1. And then early on, Old School, he was playing such a good Jewel.
Oh yeah.
You were like, damn, is Fusion actually going to do this? Are they going to bring it all the way back? But
they did take the first game.
Yeah, but ultimately what seemed to happen was they ended up in a scenario where it was Old School's Vox head to head with Iraqi Zoro's Vox,
who is pretty much the best Vox player ever.
Yeah, I would make the case that Iraqi Zoro is the best Vox player in the world, and it felt like once the comps shifted to that head-to-head matchup, things really shifted in the favor of Gangstars, and they kind of, were able to steamroll their way from there, having the upper hand in that head-to-head lane battle. So, congratulations to Gangstars. They're going to Korea. If you play on a competitive team, make sure you have your passports in order, even if you're not going to Korea, because we're going to have, this is just the beginning of Vainglory as an esport. We're going to have a lot more events like this. And right now it's really close. It's really touch and go for some of these players who are trying to get passports in time to go to Korea. So just get your passports in order just in case, because there's going to be a lot more tournaments to come. And saw some images of what it's going to look like in Korea.
Man,
the venue, the stage. Unbelievable. Anything you might have seen for, any other competitive game tournament, they are really pulling out all the stops for this. So that's OGN running that tournament in Korea. Just unbelievable. So that should be exciting. But I'm sure people would like us to get to things.
Things? Do we really want to do things? We always want to do things.
Yeah, so for the people asking in chat, today we are streaming because we are on the air, so that means we're probably streaming. And then Friday we will be...
Is that how it works?
I think it is. Friday we will be streaming, and that will be the Rona reveal stream.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do Ice today. We are going to do Zkent's spectating of games that you may be able to get in. And then, of course, scavenger hunt all day. Mark off your items. I want to make a quick point. Got a lot of questions about these dev items on the scavenger hunt. We're going to be super lax about that. So if you watch, because it's really, really, really hard.
Like you watch us lose on stream, on our stream.
I don't know about our stream. We're definitely going to play on our stream.
Fine.
But I played on Brizzle McFizzle's stream last night. If you can find a dev on any stream playing any match, just check off those items for playing with a dev. That will qualify because it's a dev playing on the stream.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough.
All right. So let's do some things.
All right. So first up, we got,
Oh, are we going to do a reveal right off the bat? Wow.
Yeah.
He's not wasting any time.
I am not wasting any time right now.
All right.
People are excited for this.
All right. So this is Dark Parade Adagio, Tier 2.
Oh, yeah.
As we get into the in-game, you can see the difference in the wings.
Hey, I didn't say we were going to show the in-game right
now. No, not right now. Not right now. Definitely not. But, the wings, which are very withered in the Tier 1, they're starting to get, full and leathery in this one, as well as the horns. And the top hat returns. So if you have to, this is a callback all the way back to PAX.
Oh, yeah.
Where we showed kind of a preview of skins originally, and Adagio had a top hat. And then everyone was like, the Tier 1 Adagio, there's no top hat. Where'd the top hat go? The top hat is in the Tier 2.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really, really fun. So we will be showing the in-game a little bit later on. Are you putting people in matches? You need a straw poll for the skill tier?
I'm to put people in matches. I'm going to play on EU today, or for this first match. I'll switch to NA maybe after this.
Okay, so EU, do you need a skill tier range? Do you know what you're doing?
I'll see if any people are on right now. It's a little bit late over there, so I'll see if I can actually get people in the similar skill tier together, but we will see.
All right, welcome to the Shinkai gang. Welcome to
Hello,
all the
Shinkai
members
gang.
of the Shinvasion that came over. We are happy to have you. We're just going to, it's going to be a pretty chill stream today. We're just going to have fun. We're going to play some games or spectate some games. Yep. This is the Wednesdays are where Zkent watches and he kind of, analyzes the play, tries to give people tips on how they can make their game better.
That's what I do.
Friday will be Rona Reveal, and we also have in-game of Adagio 2 and art and in-game of Adagio 3, which is where the fireworks really start going off.
Adagio 3 is that one. Wow. All right, let's see.
We know everyone wants a Taka skin. If you saw Chainsaw on the last stream,
let's see.
He said that your patience will be rewarded.
I am going to go with. There's a lot of Pinnacle of Awesome people in here. I'm going to get all these Pinnacle of. Okay, no, I picked the Hotness instead.
We'll just delete that person.
Nope.
Or they can be in for the ride of their life.
He's in. He's in. I'm going with Hotness now.
Never go backward. All right.
Full steam ahead.
Zkent never goes backward. So. All right, yeah. I'm going to pay attention to the chat, too. We are going to have ice giveaways. Slow 20. It's a good day, too. Like, the Wednesdays are really good if you have questions to ask your questions, and we will do our best to answer them.
Let's see. Do I have enough Hotness people?
You should have done your POA.
Oh.
It's all your fault. Oh.
I'm going to go with a
Ion
simply
War, one
amazing
of our
bronze.
regional community managers.
All right, here we go. I got a full party in here. It's time. We're going to hop into a spectator match. Boom. Private match. Here we go. We got Pain Strike on one team, Smikes on the other. Well, Pain Strike, Smikes, and KRT versus Kieran, Flenny, and I Was Chaotic. So, should be a pretty good match. All these players are around the hotness, and I Was Chaotic is simply amazing bronze.
All right, and
So,
this is
slightly above the rest.
And it is, if this is the hotness, they're playing the hotness.
Yep.
Because Fortress Taka are really strong right now.
Oh yeah, Celeste's
And
pretty solid.
Celeste is seeing a ton of play
Oh, yeah.
in competitive right now. Just a ton, and happens to be free this week as well.
This is actually very interesting team comp coming out from the blue side though. They have a Fortress and a Catherine, which is not the most high damage combo, but their ganks are basically guaranteed kills. So if Fortress marks someone with his prey, and Catherine follows with Merciless Pursuit, Jewel just gets like free damage on people.
Yeah, and it's been
Gets the stun off, gets a jump onto them, stunned again, early game, they're dead.
And it's been so fun, like this, especially the NAVGL, there were Catherines everywhere.
Oh yeah.
It's like everyone has woken up and remembered, like Catherine hasn't changed much. Like people just woke up and remembered
that she was awesome.
how unbelievably amazing Catherine is, and having that stun. Just so there's a ton more Catherine play right now, which, you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to see the resurgence. Celeste, just the wave clearing, the stun she has.
Even with the nerfs to her Heliogenesis on wave clear, she's still probably the best wave clear.
Yep.
It's really, really safe. Does a good amount of damage. If you try to prevent her from wave clearing, she can just poke you with her Heliogenesis or get the stun off on you. And she's just pretty tough to deal with, but she does need those early items. Because if she falls behind early, she has a pretty rough time.
All right, for the people asking, we're getting close on 1.6.
Someone is not in the game.
Maybe they'll come later. 1.6 reveal will not... I mean, the 1.6 is not today, for the people asking. That is not today. But we're getting close.
What happened? Because he definitely wasn't the loading screen.
Did he just bail right at the last second?
Maybe? Huh. Well, this is odd.
For No Soy, will you be able to earn glory in casual matches? Absolutely. So it doesn't matter if you're in casual, or you might just want to get them to kill the match.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're in casual or if you're in ranked.
I need a way like surrender for them.
Yeah. If you happen to be in this match, surrender so that we can make it a 3v3, because one of the people bailed as they were loading in.
That's really strange.
Yeah, so...
That's unfortunate.
So you can get the achievements. So like you can do 2 wins in casual, 1 win in ranked, and get your 3rd win of the day. Both, you'll get glory from both.
Yep.
You will get card drops from both. Same rate. There's no advantage to being on one or the other. What else? So cards, glory, karma, also same casual ranked.
Oh yeah.
And if you missed before, we did reveal last time that the upvoting and the downvoting will have a direct impact in 1.6. So if you upvote people...
Oh, here we go. Okay.
All right, good.
They hopped out of the game. We're going to get another player in here, and hopefully that doesn't happen again.
All right, so
I don't really know what happened.
If you upvote people, they get karma. And if you downvote people, they lose karma. But if you try to troll downvotes, your votes will cease to count at all, period.
All right, let's try this again.
So what this means is that you have to be karma level 10 for ranked. So if you are AFKing or you're trolling or you're ping spamming or whatever, people are going to downvote that person consistently until they no longer qualify for ranked.
Right. And
then they won't be in your ranked experience. So the direct impact of the upvoting and the downvoting, I think, is something that people were really looking for, and it's something that's definitely going to help.
All right, got another player in the game. Let's see.
Skinny Tran, there are some things that have been addressed with Jules ult in 1.6. That is a true statement.
All right, kicking things off yet again, we have our replacement for KRT is Mr. Robin the Lost, also playing a Jewel.
For the people asking about how the cards work with the tier stuff, we're getting close to being able to reveal the card,
Ooh, yes.
how you get cards.
Oh man.
Yeah, just suffice it to say that getting tier 2s and tier 3s will be possible.
Oh yeah.
Right now they're basically impossible. It's going to be possible, very, very possible.
Oh yeah.
After we unveil how getting cards works. So stay tuned for that. It will all make sense after that.
So incredibly possible.
For Jono Mac, fix the in-game keyboard thing. Oh my gosh, that was the most painful thing.
Oh yeah.
That crept in this, in 1.5. That is 100% corrected already, and we do apologize for that because it's a real pain in the ass to not be able to see what you're typing. But that is already fixed internally, and will be in 1.6 for sure.
All right, we got all our players in this game. Not really sure what happened to the last one. I think KRT just had to go or something. Maybe his internet disconnected. No big worries. Just got the game restarted, and we're good. So
good.
This is nice. It's not a mirror match whatsoever. We have a Jewel, Cruel, and Catherine versus a Celeste, Taka, and Fortress. I'm actually expecting the red side to be a little bit more aggressive early game because they do have the Fortress, they do have the Taka, and against the Cruel and Catherine early game in the jungle, they should have a really, really good time. However, if it gets to mid-game, if it gets like level 7, level 8 without red team coming out with a huge advantage, which they seem to be doing right now as they poke down Catherine heavily, not really sure why Catherine went in there, a little bit risky, but this is not going to end up too well for the blue team. They're probably get pushed out of their jungle, maybe even Luke get killed. Nope, Pain Strike goes down. Smikes, you should get out of there, buddy. Ooh. And as I was saying,
yes,
like, if they get an early lead, they're going to do really well, and I don't know, blue team just a little bit over aggressive.
Yeah, so unlike the Fridays, I probably won't do much shoutcasting on these because it eats up a lot of oxygen for when Zekent could be kind of coaching through the games. But maybe, maybe he'll tap me now and then to call a sequence or two, just, to fill my soul with joy.
Right. I'll let you do the shoutcasting. I'm just gonna analyze afterwards, like usual.
Oh no. I mean, this is the time when you're supposed to be talking about the things.
All right.
That sounds like it'd be too much. But if you tap me, I will call play.
Sounds good. This game, pretty smart pickup by the Jewel. A Buggy Eulogy is really, really standard at this point. Really lets her sustain against the heavy poke of Celeste. And Celeste went in with a battery, so that's actually a pretty good buy. It's either a Crystal Bit, Boots, or a battery on Celeste. And I personally like the battery a lot just because it gives you the extra sustain that you need to really be able to cast more Heliogenesis in the lane. And there's one thing about Heliogenesis. It gives you extra vision too. So if you constantly put those in the bushes... Oh yeah, vision. If you put them in the bushes, you'll know when the ganks are coming. And as long as you have enough energy to sustain that, you'll be perfectly fine. If
you're not doing that, let's say that one more time. Really important. Like, you should never... No one on your team should be face-checking anything if there is a Celeste in the game.
Well, but at level 8. At level 8, no one should be face-checking
because
anything.
You can just drop the stars in the bushes and find out where people are. So use that to, see what's going on for sure.
Oh yeah. So Pain Strike looks like he's going to go down yet again, so really unfortunate for the blue side. Red team definitely taking an early advantage. Getting the triple kill off the match start is pretty big.
I didn't see how fast that happened, if it was a scavenger hunt achievement or not. But one thing I wanted to mention because you brought it up. So starting Energy Battery with Celeste in lane, I think is the standard start. I think that is incredibly effective. But what is kind of the in vogue thing right now at VGL level play is starting triple Crystal Bit.
Oh yeah.
You have any thoughts on that?
The thing about starting triple Crystal Bit, or even triple Weapon Blade that you see on many Takas or many Ringos or boxes, is that the early game power of tier 1 items is just, they're so much more efficient than tier 2 items. Like, you buy a Weapon Blade versus you buy a 6 Sins. Like, you're saving 50 gold for basically the same amount of power.
The Weapon Blade is better, but eventually you run into issues with, how many slots you have for stuff.
The thing is, as long as you can turn all those crystal bits into something, and you feel like you're getting enough of an advantage off it, it's almost always worth it to go with tier 1 items.
Yeah, so think about having a plan in advance. Like, so if you're a Celeste and you're like, I definitely want to do a Shatterglass, an Eve, and a Clockwork. Well, then if they all need a Crystal Bit, then you can start 3 Crystal Bits and then continue to work from there. So just have the plan in your head before the match starts, and if it lends itself to having multiple tier 1 items out of the gate, you're going to get more power early on out of optimizing that way.
Oh, definitely. And one thing you can do to counter this is if you do see someone go early Crystal Blitz, because they're going to be a little bit strong early game, you can definitely counter them by building a light shield or a light armor and just gaining extra defenses up early on.
All right, we got a number of people coming in late saying, "What did I miss?" We showed the Adagio Tier 2 art.
We showed everything.
But don't.
We showed everything.
So
you guys
mean.
missed everything. Sorry.
You're so mean. But we'll show it again, and we're going to show the in-game of 2, and we're going to show the art of 3, and we're going to show the in-game of 3.
Goodness.
So it's the day of Adagio. And a lot to come. We are seeing Adagio play in VGL.
Oh, yeah.
But Adagio still, has been in the Eye of Sauron a little bit. Maybe a few tuning things here and there?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe a couple here and there. I would say Adagio's probably going to be in a pretty good spot come next patch. And definitely expect him to be played more. He's a fantastic support as he is right now. And with the small minor adjustments, I think he'll be quite solid. Maybe not like the true hard carry of your team, but if you do get enough farm, you do get enough gold, he will be a powerhouse.
Very good.
Alright, so blue team definitely holding on really well. I'm surprised they managed to make a comeback this early on. I'd expect them to make a comeback more at like level 7 or 8, but red team was playing a little bit over aggressive. They got caught out in the blue team's jungle, got collapsed on, and just had a rough time. So giving back 3 kills to the blue side after going 0-3 off match start, that's kind of sloppy play from the red side.
This is where you should jump in the game and help them make up. Well, it's 3-4 now. It was 4-0.
They'll be
before.
okay. The goal is completely even, but that's really in favor of the blue side because they do have that late game scaling comp. Celeste is good late game. She is good against the triple melee of the blue side, but Jewel with the full crystal build might just destroy her.
So a good question out of Noise Special. I'm just not pronouncing this well, and I apologize. So is it true that the more you play with a hero, the more likely you are to earn cards from that hero? That is completely false. So that's an important thing to know, that if you play 100 petal games, you are no more likely to get a petal card than playing 1 petal game and 100 Adagio games.
Ooh, nice stun.
Yeah, that was a really good stun. The more you play, the more chances you have for cards to drop, but it is not related to playing that specific hero. And that's very important because we don't want people to feel like they have to play someone. We want you to be able to have fun, play whatever heroes you want to play.
All right, so huge damage coming out of Jewel right there. Really, really fantastic play.
Curl's going in.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, he thought better of it.
No.
So you saw everyone melt from Big Red Button.
Oh, yeah.
Is it safe to say, Zekent, that the Big Red Button, or shall we say the Big Blue Button, has received some love in 1.6?
I would say yes.
All right.
It's still very, very good. Like if you sit in it for full duration, you're still probably gonna die. But it's been tweaked to be a little bit less punishing.
Yeah. So let's just say our goal is not to see everyone do Weapon Jewel.
Oh no.
Like we want people to still have a Crystal Jewel path, have a stun comp path where you're trying to maybe get a Kashka lockdown and follow it up with Big Red Button. That's really fun play.
Yeah, that'll definitely still work.
But we don't want people to feel like Big Red Button is an I can win button. Which at high elo it's not anyway.
It really
but at some elos, people can get stunned and get really ripped. Yeah, really ripped apart. So our goal, and you can tell us if we've succeeded. Our goal is to tweak Big Red Button so that it feels better, but keep the Crystal Path extremely viable for Jewel.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll see. And right here, I really like the build coming out of Core right now. He's building the Shiver Steel, and that means he's going to be able to stick onto any target he chooses, especially with Taka trying to run in and out of these fights. If Kroll gets a single auto attack onto him, or basic attack onto him, with Shiver Steel activated, the slow on Taka is actually quite detrimental to his ability to team fight properly.
Very cool. All right, maybe you'll let me call the next sequence.
All right.
There's actually.
Let's see if there's any action.
Robin the Lost, Pain Strikes, Mike's, Kieran. I'll just say I was in flank.
I was chaotic. Just call him chaotic.
Oh, it says chaotic. It does say chaotic.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I was.
Just call him I, or just call him was.
All right, here comes Robin the Lost in, looking to make something happen. There's not quite there, but the whole team kind of stalking the Celeste, wisely using Heliogenesis to see if someone is over there. I don't know if it quite got in the brush though. Staying so smart. She has the range. She is an artillery mate. She can stay back, so wisely staying under turret. The Blast Tremor comes out, but not much there. The Core Collapse misses, which 16 seconds now till that's back up again. She's going to wish she had that for a self-peel.
Oh, yeah.
But you see her just poking away. They're not much happening, just sparring, not doing me any favors on this sequence.
So right here, blue team doesn't really want to go in because they did use the blast tremor already, and Catherine's already backed off. They do have From Hell's Heart still, but it's not really going to be doing too much, especially when they don't really have anyone to follow it up. And having that science is actually incredibly important for dealing with both Fortress and Taka, negating both their skills, and along with that, Celeste too. If Celeste can't cast anything, she is basically useless.
All right, there's a good question here. Will you be able to get cards with ice? We can't talk about that just yet, but my expectation is either on Friday or the following stream, we will get into all those details.
Oh yeah.
So the next few streams, you definitely want to be watching because we're going to get into a lot of stuff that's very eagerly anticipated. Smike's going in very deep. Thinks better of it again, though, as the entire red team
Yeah, this is a difficult position for
up.
the red team to be in because they have to catch someone else. But it's really hard because there's a Catherine and a Quill ready to stun anyone who jumps in. So if I was Chaotic, get stunned up by Catherine or by Jewel or by anyone really, there's this triple stun comp coming out. Oh,
there's a Rocket Leap coming in on Celeste, and she just gets stopped. The big red button. Oh, so that was interesting. So another thing that I believe we've done in 1.6. So you had the red team member was almost behind the Jewel, but the way that it kind of lined up, Jewel was still getting credit for hitting that big red button as she will move backward. Now, if she moves back enough that it's within the beam, it will still count. But I believe in 1.6 we've done a little fixing to make sure that you're not hitting people who are behind you.
Jewel just died to Fortress.
No words? No words?
So that was silly, but yeah, we have tweaked Big Red Button quite a bit, so the hitbox looks a bit more accurate, I'll say. But yeah, that was an interesting sequence. So Jewel is trying to get Fortress off from taking the gold mine, but I don't think she expected the amount of damage that Fortress would bring to the table. She basically walked up to him and just died. And her team probably could have helped him, so I don't know. It was kind of sloppy play on all ends. I think Jewel had the right idea jumping in, but I don't think she was on the same page as her team.
All right, so let's talk for a minute. If let's just say, you're Pain Strike.
All right.
What do you want your team doing? What shots are you calling if you're on Mumble or Skype or something? Like, what do you do from here?
Basically, what Pain Strike should do, every single time his ult comes up, walk in the lane, throw a sword at someone, Catherine stuns them, Jewel laser beams, dead. Take a tower. So
you would be kind of coordinating and rotating as a team and playing a little more aggressively than you're saying?
Yeah. My personal way to play is generally play map objectives. Always play for map objectives. Kills are, they're good. But if you can get your enemy team to, rotate into a bad position or put them in places where they aren't ready to defend their turrets, you're just basically going to win off of, you're not even fighting, but just out-rotating your opponents.
All right, and Fuji loves to call those rotations at high elo play. Vision and rotations, incredibly key.
Yep, right here. Oh, the miss. Okay, so his ult's down. Jewel still jumps in. That worked out really well.
A triple kill. My goodness. So what you're seeing there, which is kind of important, is even in a comp where you have multiple stuns coming out of other team members, Jewel can make her own plays. If she hits a Rocket Leap and follows it up immediately with a big red button, she can make a play off of her own stun. Although in a comp like this, most of the time you're looking for a Merciless Pursuit from a Catherine or a Hellraiser sword throw from a Krull.
Most definitely. But that was a really fantastic Rocket Leap by Jewel. She was able to land on top of Celeste and just basically get a free kill. So really, really good play coming out of there. However, this is the difficulty of this composition they have. They are all melee, so it makes it difficult to take down turrets. And Crystal Jewel is not the most efficient turret killer ever. She actually kills them pretty slowly. So it could be a little bit difficult to take down these turrets. But if they keep winning team fights, keep getting ahead, it shouldn't be much of a problem.
You joined us really late. More skin reveals to come. And after this is over, we're going to head over to Ezekiel III's channel.
Oh, yeah.
And show him Vainglory for the first time.
First MOBA ever.
Yeah, so it is going to be probably humorous, but he is one of the most entertaining, broadcasters on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
So it's definitely going to be a good time. So head over with us. We will raid him, and we'll have a good time over there. Maybe we'll even do a little bit of extra ice over there for people who are kind enough to stop by.
Could be good. All right, looks like a gank might be coming in from the red team. Nope. Oh, Flare comes out onto Jewel. I don't think that was necessary. She definitely could have just dropped the Helo Genesis Star and saved them a little bit of gold, but meh, whatever. I kind of gave away the gank too, so not the greatest move there with the flare.
So I definitely see what you're saying. I feel like, you know, this could be moving faster.
Oh yeah.
If teams were a little more objective oriented and were a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, I think blue team, they definitely have the advantage right now. They can definitely walk into the red team's jungle and just start taking objectives. They can take the minion mine, force red team to defend at the turret, and take all their jungle, take all the farm, and just get ahead off of that. And since they already have the gold mine, they can even put down some packet pressure.
I like this speculative question from the Conor McGregor. If I use Krull and build 6 Warhorns and use them all on my team after I throw the sword, how long will the stun be? So he's pretending if you go and try this, you know, in a bot game or something.
There we go.
Wow. All right. Like he's saying, what if I could throw the sword and run the opposite direction and keep using boots and warhorns to try to make the maximum possible distance? Unfortunately, the answer is not quite as sexy as you would hope.
Nope.
There is a maximum
stun duration.
Yeah, when you get to the maximum, which is pretty much the equivalent of throwing the sword and hitting someone on the full backswing, then you're doing the maximum stun.
Yeah.
But if you can do it, I will give you, mad points for the longest,
For awesomeness.
the longest Krull sword throw. Oh!
Stole it!
Did they get it?
They did!
Oh my goodness! So this is one of the hardest achievements in the Wolfhand's created scavenger hunt.
Amazing.
All right, so the official scavenger hunt, if you're watching this stream, you can mark off Solar Storm Snipe of Kraken.
That was
fantastic.
Really good.
It is worth watching. That is it. That is one of the most difficult items in the scavenger hunt, the Solar Storm Snipe of Kraken. Congratulations to the 1,500 people watching who are going to get a really difficult item marked off on their scavenger hunt list.
However, the red team is not really taking advantage of the Kraken. They didn't even get a single turret, so that is actually a net benefit
we can
for
focus on the positive.
The blue side. But it was still awesome.
It was still awesome.
So he gets brownie points.
Obviously, when you get a Kraken, you want to escort that Kraken, apply as much pressure as possible, force the other team to choose between fighting you or damaging the Kraken. So more work could have been done there, but still, thank you, Kieran, for a nice moment right there.
That was awesome. So there is that, but this turret probably going to go down pretty soon. It's sitting on basically no health. The blue team has recalled. Red team isn't really sure of that though, but they do have vision in the bush because like Halo Genesis, so good placement by Kieran. Let's see if they do take down this turret. I think they will. I don't really think the blue team can actually stop this. I think if they just left the minions to do it, it probably would go down.
For the people asking what the scavenger hunt is, if you've missed some of the past streams, the link is in the chat right now, but also I think Wolfhands is in the chat and he can put that link in more as necessary, as can Sugar Venom, who's helping us out today as usual. There is kind of an official scavenger hunt list. It's got things just like that, like achievements like on stream see someone snipe a Kraken with a Solar Storm, or a triple core collapse, or a clutch escape with a Pouncy Fun, or something like that. There's all sorts of different things. All you have to do is see it happen on a Vainglory stream. It could be a dev stream or it could be anyone else's stream. I don't care if it's Gibbs or Xenotech, Lady Wabish, or whoever it is. Like, if it's on stream, it counts. There is a Hellraiser. Now he's getting the stacks on. Oh, it just missed. But the right idea out of Kieran, you do want to save the core collapse as much as possible to be able to stun for yourself to get away as a Celeste because she doesn't have a natural escape. But didn't work out too well for her there.
All right, IOSK does go down, so another ace coming out for the blue side. Really, really well played by them. Really taking advantage of their mid to late game team composition. Getting a single stun off basically spells death for anyone on the red side.
Yeah, so the scavenger hunt list, you can download it from the link, or you can make your own list. It doesn't, you can like just write down the ones that you got done. Basically, the important thing is get the timestamp and the stream, so the URL and the timestamp of when it happened, so that you can get official credit for it. But just have fun. It's just for fun. We just released an official list of achievements that you can check off as you are watching streams. If you are a Vainglory broadcaster, you can check off anything that happens on your screen, on your stream. So I know, don't get on board that bandwagon, calling them that, like Donjon and Blueberries do. Yeah, but like Shinkaigen, he is keeping a running tab on his stream of how many scavenger hunt items have happened on his stream.
Nice.
Which is really fun.
That is awesome. All right, so we have the red team trying to make a comeback. They're 7K down, but Honestly, it's going to be really hard for them to make a comeback just because their team composition is not built for the late game. And if they do make a comeback, it would probably be off a really, really good core collapse onto both Jewel and to Cruel and somehow killing them instantly.
So, Wookiee Force, for the timestamps, I would recommend you go into the past broadcasts and get the real thing. Like, this happened at, 1:54:15 into the stream, because that's something we can verify.
Yep.
So, if you have for a couple of them, if it's like this was 9:10 on Xenotech stream, like, we're not going to be jerks about it. But if we need to verify your list, if we're not really sure if you really got everything or, people were abusing something and we need to actually verify timestamps, if you don't have the real timestamp from the past broadcast, you might not get credit for it.
Right.
So we're not going to be too litigious about it, though. It's just for fun. And if you complete your list, you do get a prize. We're not pre-announcing what they are because...
Stolen! Done!
So a little bit suspicious there, thinking that they might be trying Kraken again. But yeah.
No such luck.
Nice try.
Smart play by blue side, looping around, getting the flank off, and basically just getting a free kill on Celeste, and I'm pretty sure Fortune's going down too.
There's another rocket leap. The Thunder Strike's coming in. Jewel just doing a lot of work in this game.
Oh yeah. I think it's actually the Cruel. The Cruel is doing most of the work.
No, it's the Jewel.
No, it's Cruel.
All right, fine.
Stop it. Stop lying to the viewers. So Cruel Jewel is doing a lot of work, this is true. But Cruel is really setting up a lot of this with his From Hell's Heart, and he is just able to tank everything that the red team's throwing at him. And if he jumps on Celeste, Celeste is basically taken out of the fight. Dropping her crystal ratio is huge. The Taka build is not built for like long team fights. He's going in with burst, he has aftershock, he has tension bow, which is honestly not a bad build, but it's really effective earlier on in the game. And
I think it's a miss. I think you might have been trying a Dead Man's Rush there. See, you give Krull credit, and then he immediately turns around and does that. Maybe it's just for fun. It is enjoyable seeing him build a Shiver Steel breaking point. It's very old school. It's very like 1.2.
All right, anyway, Kraken it hasn't taken by blue side, and there's probably going to be able to take down 1 or 2 turrets right here. Celeste is really good at clearing Kraken, though, so I'm not 100% sure if they will be able to take everything down, but if they do land... Wow. That damage coming out of Jewel is really something. Solar Storm comes out, not going to be able to do too much. And yeah, this is probably game right here. I don't think Celeste can fend this off. Yeah, I think Pain Strike is just throwing swords randomly just for fun at this point.
So VG Update Fail mentioning that thanks for that name, by the way. Really? That's what you have to name yourself?
Yep.
All right, fine. Mentioning that there is a League Ultimate Bravery hosted by Tactical Pinup through the VGL, which is really fun. So VGL is doing even more events, even some more casual or fun events. So keep an eye on the events on Vainglory League.
Oh yeah.
Because there's some really fun, tournaments and stuff that's happening in addition to the high stakes, competitive stuff. Ultimate Bravery tournament sounds super fun.
I can imagine those being like incredibly ridiculous. I'm looking forward to that actually. That should be really, really good. Alright, so well played by Smikes, Pain Strike, and Robin the Lost coming out with a pretty good win right there. Pretty convincing. Joel really able to land those nice big red buttons. Cruel with a really nice From Hell's Hearts. And Catherine just soaking up so much damage. Every single time they people jumped in on her team, she was able to stun them up. She was able to silence Celeste. She was able to silence Taka, and just completely shut down the amount of damage that the red team was doing. So really well played tank right there.
GG.
GG.
Nice work out of Robin the Lost.
Indeed.
More than the Crawl.
Okay.
More than Pain Strike.
Okay. Whatever you
Hi,
say.
everybody.
Hello. And now, what should we reveal?
Well, I mean, you started.
We don't really have any options, right?
No, you do have options. So there's a couple different ways you can go. Entirely your call. You can show the Adagio Tier 2 in-game, or you can show the Adagio Tier 3 art.
This is true. Let's do the Tier 2 in-game.
Right,
that makes much more sense.
That sounds good to me. So we have the Tier 2 and the Tier 3 Adagio that we're showing off today. And Friday is full Rona reveal stream. We know so people already found that Easter egg, which blows my mind. Like, it's a really complicated...
Hey, that means people want to watch our videos.
Yeah, it's a really... I don't know if everyone knows what we're talking about, but we have a really kind of complicated repro step, Easter egg in the Academy right now.
Not too complicated.
Well, it depends. Like for some people, you have to do like 4 steps to see it.
Okay.
But anyway, there is a Arona Easter egg out there, and people found it really fast, which was kind of shocking, but cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And so that's the tease, and then the full reveal is Friday, and you'll get to see full matches with Rona. We'll talk about it.
Yep. But in the meantime,
I owe people ice.
You should give people ice after we show them the Adagio skin.
Okay.
All right. So going back to skin reveals, we
have art.
Oh, we have art.
Adagio tier 2.
Glowing sun behind him.
And as we get into the in-game, the differences. Look at the differences in the wings, the differences in the horns and the hat, just to name a few. But when you really look, especially if you pinch to zoom and look at the wings, it's really, really cool, the differences in the wings.
All right, here we go. Boop.
All right. Here is Adagio tier 2, and as I was talking about it, kind of going from those completely withered wings to these full leathery wings. He's got horns, he's got the top hat that we first kind of alluded to way back at PAX. It's just a really fun sequence, and then where it goes from the 2 to the 3 is even more fun. And we'll be getting to that a little bit later. Tell me your thoughts on the Adagio skins.
So, even though I don't play Adagio much, I just gotta say that tier 3 is phenomenal. I've been playing him actually a good amount in Office recently because we have, tweaked him a little bit. He's pretty fun to play. I like playing him as a support or a carry, but the skin, oh man, just wait. This is kind of awesome right now. He has the horns, he has the top hat, but just wait. Oh my gosh, he becomes so much more epic.
So that is to come. Right now, showing off the Adagio tier 2. I do think you will do us the honors of a zoom in, probably in a little bit. All right, so
watch. I have my new zoom in technique right here. You should check it out. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, are we gonna see that?
Wait for it.
Wait, that was what we were waiting for?
Yeah.
No, you have even cooler tech.
I do, but I didn't want to mess up the video.
All right, we'll be seeing that in the future. We have some really cool tech now that we're gonna start using.
Which you guys might have seen in during the Apple Designer Awards ceremony. Like, cool camera work right there.
Yeah, so we have some really cool new stuff that we can do, which is really fun. All right, so there it is up close. Adagio tier 2, the full leathery wings, now fully formed. He's got that pop of color on the horns, which is actually really fun in-game when you see it, because it's just something that catches your eye, compared to the regular Adagio.
Oh, yeah.
And then the top hat, which is just super fun. One of the signature elements.
All right, I'm going to get another game going in here. Let's go with the, what did I say earlier? Pinnacle of Awesomes? Let's do it. Get this guy, get this guy.
All right, Pinnacle of Awesomes coming up next. I owe people ice.
This guy.
I still believe that Robin Lost was the MVP of the last game.
All right, fine. I'll give it to you. I don't have enough Pinnacle people. I'm going to get some Simply Amazings in here, too.
All right, so I am going to make
Boop.
Robin, all caps, to win ice. So type Robin to win ice.
All right, let's hope these people join up. If not, then I might have to
Here they come.
Mix up the skill tiers a little bit.
Everyone typing Robin. In honor of Robin the Lost, the
Not Robin
MVP of the last game.
Okay.
The Jewel.
The Jewel.
Leaping toward freedom.
I don't know if freedom is the right word. He definitely did a lot of killing. Whoops. I re-invited Robin the Lost. That was an accident. He can spectate with me.
There you go. All right, let's start doing the winners. You only need to say Robin once, then you're on a list. After that, it doesn't account. Oh, you know what? I don't think we can do it today because I completely failed to remind you. But we got to start showing this on the stream so that people believe when.
Oh yeah.
When like the ridiculous coincidence stuff. Like I still have that screenshot of Denominate winning that I got to put on there.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's do some winners. You only have to type it once. That's right. So I love it. So the chocolate balls. The chocolate balls will not win you ice. But maybe it'll help you get in the One Ice Guild later. Okay. First winner. King Riddle, 123. Congratulations. You win 250 ice. wins 250 ice. Congratulations. I am sending you a private message on Twitch.
Alright, we're waiting for one more person over here, and we should be able to get going. So, come on, join up, join up. You got this.
Next up,
X. Removed. That's what you get for not joining.
the 420 Blazer. Congratulations. You win 250 ice. It is amazing.
Here's another one.
I'm sending you a message.
All right, here we go.
Do I get to play at some point and you can
Do you want to
spectate
play?
me?
I can. All right, gonna kick this one off, and we are gonna have Mr. ERT Chromo Shadox, which I think I've seen before quite a few times in our games. Bucky Swoozush. What a fun name. And NoFar76. So this is mostly Pinnacle of Awesome. I think there was one other, like Simply Amazing, stuck in there somewhere that I invited, but I'm not really sure which one it is, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
All right, is Materman. Congratulations, you win 250 ice.
Congratulations to
All right,
you.
everyone can stop spamming things. That is all the winners for this match. More winners after this match.
Oh, you have the very popular Catherine Taka, the combo potentially coming out. Oh, no, they're just messing with me now. Alright, you got Catherine and Vox locked in. Maybe a pedal? Nope. Okay, there's a Taka. So, the tried and true Catherine Taka combo in the jungle. Pretty effective for the red side. And on the blue side, it's gonna be... I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm hoping to see this Ringo. I kind of want to see this team come out right here, but I'm not really sure yet. So there's a Kashka, maybe a Ringo, and maybe a Catherine, but they haven't locked in yet, so it's a mystery. Oh, there's a Catherine. So Catherine, Kashka most likely in the jungle, lane Ringo, so this should be pretty good.
I'm glad you think so.
I do.
For all the people, so we see all the people saying Taka skin or Riot. We can only say to you the reason you don't have a Taka skin yet is because Chainsaw is taking extra tender loving care
Yeah.
to make sure you love this skin. And it will be worth the wait, but there is still a wait.
This is true.
So
This is how things work.
not going to be today.
Shadox. Maybe going with the Crystal Ringo build. I like this.
Ooh, I love it.
I love the Crystal Ringo build. It's actually kind of terrifying to play against if you haven't played against it before, because you get hit by the ultimate and you're just like, I just died from full health.
Yeah, it's just like you just keep like burning.
Yeah.
Like if you're used to like maybe a scarf burn or something, it's like, oh my god, I am still burning.
Yeah, it's brutal.
You can't recall forever. And you know what's my new favorite thing? Is Crystal Ringo plus Contraption.
Oh yeah. You get Clockwork, you get Contraption. You're able to flare people whenever you want.
Yeah.
And once you flare them, tap on them and hit the ultimate button, and they're gone.
Try it. It is so much fun. Just go full blue Ringo and with a Contraption.
The thing about that build is you don't even need boots because your Twin Silver is up 100% of the time.
And that gives you move speed.
Yep. And you can just basically go 4 Shatter Glasses. It's kind of amazing.
People think they're safe. You use Contraption to throw out a flare, and then you can target them because you can see them, and you hurl that ult. You spit that ult from a significant distance away, and it's just horrifying.
Yep, and
So
one
much
thing
fun.
about Contraption is there's like a thread on our subreddit that I was talking about, like, you know, kind of like advanced tactics and tricks that you could do. And one trick that you could do with Contraption is actually place it under a turret. You can walk next to a turret, drop a scout trap under the turret, so when it explodes, it actually does damage to the turret.
That's frightening.
It's amazing.
This
Courtesy of Ubel Andre.
This just in from Sugar Venom. Oxinovo wants to give away extra ice on the stream. That is incredibly nice of you. Thank you, Oxinovo. 2 winners of 900 ice so that they can get themselves some tier 1 skins.
Nice.
So after this, we're going to do the regular ice winners after this match and a
Sounds
couple
good.
extra big ice winners courtesy of Oxinovo. So thank you for supporting the community, Oxinovo. That's really awesome.
Thank you very much. And Shadox picking up the 2 early crystal bits. And like I said earlier, people are just going with the spam of tier 1 items. 3 weapon blades coming out from Taka. 2 crystal bits, an energy bit coming out from Ringo. And it's just a really effective way to build your character, build your hero, just because the gold efficiency is just so much higher.
So the only thing, so it looks like we're going to get a blue Kashka along with the blue Ringo. So there is going to be a bit of a counter building door open though for red side.
However, Ringo's ultimate is true damage.
That's true.
So it doesn't even matter.
So we'll have to see how the build develops. If he does focus on the ultimate, then he's going to be good to go anyway.
Oh yeah. All right, Vox, just hiding in the bushes a little bit, seeing if he can do a little bit of damage to Ringo. Oh. Right now, what's up?
I'm sorry, I don't need to interrupt
go for
you.
it.
Just a good question out of the chat, like wanting to know what for you is the best, Ringo blue build, to do what you're talking about.
4 Shatterglass, his Clockwork, and Contraption.
4 in that order? What's the order?
Probably like Shatterglass, Clockwork, Shatterglass, 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 Contraption.
All right, so that's a lot. You got to be winning to ever get to the Contraption there. You might want to try Flares alone or Contraption earlier in that build in order to get, the full fun of that tactic. But yeah.
It's kind of amazing. The thing about Crystal Ringo is that he just does so well with Crystal Power. Like, the only thing you need is Crystal Power. And if you can cast your ult on a squishy target in a fight, even if they reflex block it, they're still taking a lot of damage. Because remember, if you reflex block something while you're at full health, it doesn't actually reduce anything. It's just a barrier of 0 because it's based on your missing health.
So G-Cape saying, would be awesome if in Hero Select you could also indicate if you intend to go Crystal or Weapon. What do you think about that? It's interesting thought.
It's interesting. The thing about that is your build varies based on what your enemies are building too. So just because you might decide, oh, I'm gonna go with Weapon this game, it might change come like the 5-minute mark because it's like, oh, my enemies are all building such and such, so I want to go with this instead. Like, they're all building health, I'm gonna get an Aftershock.
You can kind of tell on the platform if you just pull up the scoreboard right away, and it's like if you see the glaive start a weapon blade, it gives you information. Sometimes if I feel like it's really important that I know what my allies intend, I might just, as soon as the loading screen drops, I just sprint out for the jungle shop without buying anything, and then I'll definitely be able to look at the scoreboard. They're walking right into a trap, but we're going to see how it's going to work out here. You want to talk about it, or you want me to call it?
Nothing really big happened there. They just kind of hit each other a few times, and everyone just ran away. That's pretty much what I was expected. There wasn't really enough damage coming out quite this early on for a kill. No one has like a huge amount of burst yet. Taka's not yet level 6. Vox is not yet level 6. Ringo's not level 6. So all the big damage ultimates are just not there yet.
All right, so let's see here. There's another good question. I can't find it.
All right.
I'm sure they'll repeat it.
There's actually one really smart thing that Blue Team did there. They had Catherine lead the way. Like, you always want your tank to kind of lead the way. If you do face check into a bush with the tank, it's not as detrimental as, having Ringo walk into a bush and getting instantly killed.
Oh, absolutely. And with this comp, so it's interesting with a Kashka Catherine. So if this Kashka really goes blue, if this Kashka builds like an assassin, and you have a Catherine, I would much prefer to see the Catherine initiate the fights with a Merciless Pursuit or a Blast Tremor rather than Kashka initiate the fight with a Yummy Catnip Frenzy, because Kashka, especially after her recent changes, is going to melt.
Oh, yeah.
So she'll get the initial Yummy Catnip Frenzy off, but maybe won't even get the damage of a, Twirly Death basic attack sequence off. And you really want that out of a Kashka in a team fight, which sometimes you lose if she's not effectively protecting herself with a reflex block. So in this comp, we'll see how effective they can be, and hopefully Catherine will start some of those fights like she starts this one here. Get the Red Suit coming out.
That's pretty much what I expected to happen this game, because once Taka hits level 6, his power spike, he has such a big power spike at level 6. He is level 6. If there's any sort of CC on the enemy laner, they're probably going down.
What do you think about where Taka is at right now?
I think he's actually a little, probably on the stronger side, but he's pretty solid all around. There's good ways to counter him. There's good ways to play against him early on. But he is definitely a little bit powerful. Will he go down? He's going down, yeah. I see if the gold might get any more kills here.
All right, so there you saw a Merciless Pursuit followed immediately by a Yummy Catnip Frenzy. That can work for a, kind of double lockdown, double stun scenario, so long as you still get more attacks like that. Oh, here it comes! And the Storm Guard wears off!
Oh, nope, he's good. That was a good reflex block.
Oh, it was, all right. I was like, wait, the Storm Guard went down, but then it looked like it came back up, but it was a reflex block.
That was a reflex block.
That was a smart. So what's interesting, and the thing that you see a lot at high elo play, is the Ringo will actually use his ultimate significantly before they even go in on the fight, and it's really to burn the reflex block before the engagement happens.
Yep, and once you have like one clockwork and your contraption, it's not on cooldown.
Yeah, because in high elo play, you do not want to be taking that swig from the gourd and taking all of that channel time while everyone else is fighting, because by the time you spit, the fight might be a foregone conclusion.
Oh, yeah.
So they use it really early or in really opportune moments.
Sounds about right. All right, ERT fighting no far. And nothing too much is happening here. I mean, they're taking a lot of damage all across the board. Is anyone going down? Probably not.
I feel like one of the things that people rediscovered on Catherine is how powerful and effective that silence can be.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you lay down that silence and you have a moment where you can accomplish things that the other team can't. And it's just one of those things that Catherine wasn't getting play for a while when the stun bug was a lot worse than it is now. And, you know, as people rediscover the potential of her kit, it is a real game changer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, a well-timed silence just completely shuts down the enemy team. They think they're still in the fight, but they're not able to cast their abilities, so they just drop so quickly.
People asking which server you intend to do matches from here.
This second one, European server, so I'm probably going to switch to North American servers after this one, since Playoff Beard wants to play too. Let's have Playoff Beard, you know, get to play a game on North American servers.
You don't have to decide based on me, but that's kindly of you.
But I will.
1.6, we're getting close on 1.6, or getting close to you having 1.6 St. Gatsby. We're getting close, we hope and believe.
All right, a little bit of team fight breaking out in the jungle right here. Wait for it comes out. Oh my god. Gosh, could just explode right there. That's what happens when you don't have any defensive stats. You just drop instantly. And that's going to be a gold mine for the red team. So really, really well played trap by the red team right there. They were able to catch a blue team out shopping, and immediately as they walked into the bush, they just jumped out on him.
Ringo?
He's fine.
W.S. Bowman wants to know from our resident MOBA pro, how do you feel about the jungle carry investing in scout traps to help with support and vision?
I think it's actually incredibly important for everyone in the game to invest in scout traps and vision, because even if you're the carry, you're not going to be able to farm sometimes if you don't have vision on, you know, the enemy team or the enemy jungle camps or your own jungle camps even. And just knowing approximately where your enemies are lets you play the map so much more efficiently.
So League player 100K, are you aware of the ELO issues and how do you plan to fix it in 1.6? So you must have missed the forums posts and the prior conversations, but I'm happy to recap it quickly again. So in 1.6, we're introducing casual and ranked queues. The work on that has been underway for some time on the back end, and partly resulting, some people are having a bit of a funky experience where they're winning a whole bunch of games and then they lose a couple and then they go down in skill tier from a silver to bronze or something, and they're getting really frustrated, or they're not seeing the gains they expect, or all sorts of different scenarios. And we feel your pain on that. It has happened to me where I kind of got frozen out from advancement I thought I deserved, and then I've been playing horrible, so now I'm just lucky to still be Pinnacle of Awesome at all, which you could make a case that I don't deserve to be Pinnacle of Awesome the way I'm playing right now with everyone except for Arden. But in 1.6, casual and ranked is coming, and this should alleviate a lot of what you're experiencing right now and give us feedback as 1.6 comes out. But especially in ranked, there's all sorts of requirements that gate people's ability to play ranked, so the people in there should be just as dedicated as you, just as focused on grinding for skill tier advancement as you, and should only be playing with heroes that they have unlocked and that they understand how to play well. Should see a lot less AFK.
That isn't to say that you shouldn't be trying harder in your casual matches, because there is still definitely an MMR system in play there. Yeah.
So casual is not a free-for-all by any stretch. You know, the matchmaker is still going to try to put you with the most appropriate people for fair, competitive, or fair, close, fun games in casual queue. And casual queue is not for trolling. It is just if it's like 2 in the morning and you don't want to put your Pinnacle Bronze at stake because you're really tired, but you would love to otherwise play Vainglory, you can play, and you just know that your skill tier isn't at risk.
I actually think casual might be a place where a lot of teams are going to try out different strategies.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're going to come out with new strategies. I'm like, we don't want to bring this to ranked quite yet, but let's try it out in casual, and they can still face up against some really tough opponents.
That's 100% where you should be doing that. If you're like, let's bust out a double assassin comp with another squishy and have everyone have journey boots and see if we can just
triple assassin.
Dart in and out of fights super fast. Like, just try something really crazy, but you don't want to have your skill tier at risk. Casual is the place to do it. It's try new item builds. You know, for me, I haven't gotten to play a ton of Fortress yet, just because I've been focused on other heroes. And I will probably play a lot of Fortress games in casual before I ever play Fortress in ranked, just so I feel like I have a comfort level and I'm not also impacting my friend's skill tier or my allies in the match skill tier by virtue of that. Why would you?
Probably not the best target.
Yeah. So again, of course, so a Catherine. Tank Catherine, not the person you want to focus in a fight.
I think that actually might have burned down Taka if he did land on Taka, but oh well. Oh well.
You know, the only thing I can think of is if he was trying... No, that doesn't make any sense either. No, I don't understand why he would do that.
It's probably a mistap. It's all good. It happens. Alright, red team is probably getting on a gold payout. It's almost full. So, pretty good for them. They're coming up with probably about 3,000 gold lead right now within the next few seconds. So, let's see. 3,000? Yeah, 2.5 thousand. Pretty good. Pretty good.
For the people asking about Rona, Friday will be the Rona reveal stream. We'll answer all your Rona questions then. People asking about Petal. We have done a ton of exploration on Petal in this cycle. And a couple things will make it into this update. Some other things will not, either because we're not entirely sure that it's balanced yet, or because of stability. There's one change that we were contemplating that was just creating too many crashes that we couldn't reach a comfort level that it wouldn't create a crash. And so it might come down the road. It might come in, say, 1.7, but is not going to be in this update for that reason. So Petal getting a lot of focus. And I do think we will see more Petal play in 1.6, although that might not be the end of the story.
Oh my gosh, Kashka, how are you still alive? Here comes the Hellfire Brew, maybe? After the stun? Oh, here we go, Shadox, this is all you! Oh my goodness, what a hero. And here comes the Hellfire Brew, do it! Do it, do it! Do it! Come on! I'm waiting for it.
He's not gonna do it for you.
He's not.
He is gonna kite and get the kill though. But he.
I wanted to see the fiery
just for you
brew come out and just like destroy the castle.
Just for you. For the people asking about new maps, new game modes, that's entirely possible in the future. Right now, we're focused on more heroes, more skins, more features. The more heroes we get in the game, the more options we have available. I would love to see something like a draft pick mode in ranked, where one person takes a hero, then that hero is unavailable for the other team, et cetera, and you get some really interesting hero comps and strategies going. The more heroes we add, the more opportunities we have to do things like that. And then casual and ranked is going to, players are going to be in casual or they're going to be in ranked. And you do have to be careful you don't add so many game modes that you really splinter up the player base where people have to wait longer for queue times. It's not a concern at all right now because we have plenty of players, but I do think we will make very deliberate choices around that kind of stuff, so that people have a good experience. So that stuff is definitely possible in the future, but right now, really focused on making sure every hero has skins, and we're getting in as many more heroes as we can while keeping them, balanced in the playing field fair.
Pretty much. So this game is actually pretty even right now. Both teams coming out with about the same amount of farm, and it kills 4-6. There's about a 2,000 gold lead, but that's at 16 minutes in. That's not actually that big. So this is going pretty well, I'd say. Swoosh is going in. Oh, Shadox. If Shadox goes down, this is going to be huge for the red side, but he's okay. Will he go get his ult off? Shadox getting hit by the Taka. Will he get killed? It's going to be close. It's really... Okay, he's dead. And this fight is over. ERT, you got to run, buddy. You got to run.
Lays down a blast tremor. He has no energies and no life.
He is dead. Alright, so interesting build coming out from both members of the red team. So they have double Bone Saws, which is okay.
Bone Saw is kind of like
It's-
the super in vogue item right now.
Right, it's good, but there's not that much armor on the blue side right now. A single Bone Saw and Vox probably would have done the trick, and Taka could have just built like Titan's Monocle or a Tornado Trigger and just got more damage output.
Really good question that illustrates some of what we've been talking about from Maximus Prime 937. I won 4 matches in a row, and then I lost 2, and I got demoted to Hotness Bronze. Will I be able to get to Hotness Silver when the next update comes out? So not only are you going to have less pain along those lines, but even better, we have shown already in a past stream that in Ranked, in 1.6, there will be a progress bar. It is a very transparent progress bar that shows precisely where you are in your progression, in your case of hotness, from bronze to silver to gold, so that you know exactly where you stand, and you can see exactly the result of the match that you just played, and you'll get more credit for beating teams that were better than you statistically, and you'll lose more ground if you lose to a team that's much worse than you statistically.
Right.
So you'll be able to see your progress. One other thing that you'll be able to do is you'll be able to see when you're in like a relegation danger zone. So you'll know when you're in danger of moving down a skill tier because you'll see it there. It'll be like, oh man, if I lose this match, I might drop out of hotness.
Right.
So the transparency, I think, is going to alleviate a lot of this pain, clear up a lot of this stuff. But a lot is purely just due to funkiness because we're in this in-between state where 1.6 isn't out yet, and just by virtue of having the 2 Qs live, it should help with a lot of that pain.
Right.
GG.
GG. So these fights were kind of interesting. I don't think Shadox really got his ult off too many times. He definitely should have started casting at the beginning of fights. He could have done a lot of damage to either Vox or to Taka. But holding on to it and not ever getting it off is actually going to be really rough for his team because Crystal Reno relies pretty heavily on that ability to do most of his damage.
I don't understand the question from Coco Letty. If I have any pets, are you talking about Petal or you're talking about me? You're going to have to clarify.
All right, good game to the red team. Did really well there. They were ahead most of the game, but they were really able to close things out very quickly come like the 15-16 minute mark. Okay,
Kraken can tell me if I get this wrong, but TJ, my understanding is so for ranked in 1.6, have to be account level 10, have to be karma level 10, have to have at least 3 heroes unlocked, and that is because free hero rotation applies to casual and not ranked.
Right.
And that is because we want people playing in ranked that know these heroes, that are not like, I'm going to try Fortress for the first time in ranked and cost other people their skill tier, right?
Yeah.
So you have to have 3 heroes just because if the other 2 people lock in 2 heroes and you don't have any heroes you can pick, then the game would break.
Right.
So that's why you have to have 3 heroes. So the question, which now flew by, was what if I'm not account level 10 when 1.6 comes out? Will I lose my rank? My understanding is you will not lose your rank, but you will not be able to play ranked until you get to level 10.
Right.
So level 10, that makes sure everyone is experienced and qualified and ready for the competitive ranked experience. So you won't lose your skill tier, but you will not be able to play ranked and impact that skill tier until you get to account level 10. If you are karma level 10, but then you drop out because you've been trolling a whole bunch of people and AFKing, and because of that you've got a bunch of down votes.
Don't do that.
And so you got a bunch of down votes and you dropped out and now you're karma level 2. You will no longer have access to ranked.
Yep, that's how it is.
So there you go.
So don't troll, don't AFK, play your matches out. Have fun.
And then you'll be good.
All right, so
I will do ice.
Let's do ice, let's show off some splash shots, and why don't you play a game?
All right, so, well, that sounds good. So let's do the Oxinovo ice.
Oxinovo ice?
Yeah, this is 900 ice times 2 thanks to Oxinovo. So we'll make the keyword ox just to keep it really simple. So type ox to win ice.
Sounds good.
And just to be clear, if you are not a follower of this channel, you cannot win.
This is true.
So there's just a little button. It's purple. It's free. Tap that button. Click that button.
Hit the follow button.
Hit the follow button.
Follow us.
Linnea would say. Ms. Vixen would say.
Follow us.
That's not what Ms. Vixen
Nope,
would
that's
say.
what I would say.
Okay. I can.
Should follow
I'll use
us.
the emote for what
We're
you would
nice
say.
people. Oh man.
All right.
That'll do.
Everyone has got their oxes flowing in. The one guy has to write it like it's an aux cable. It's not going to get you anything.
Aux.
All right. 900 ice coming up, courtesy of Oxenovo.
Auxiliary.
I have to go in. I have to actually deduct his ice.
You're stealing ice from him. He doesn't need this ice anyway. He has plenty of things.
This is ice that he has asked us to give away.
Excellent.
All right.
It's ours now. All right. Let me get things set up for the next
While we're waiting
reveal.
for people to get their votes in, Amazing Omar has a good question. What about getting down votes from salty 12-year-olds, even if you played well? Would that affect your karma level? So we have very, very specific safeguards in place where if anyone starts to troll down votes, their votes will no longer count for anything.
Right.
And you do get karma for upvotes.
Yep.
So maybe you run into one stupid 12-year-old who gives you a momentary hit that's counterbalanced by the upvotes that you received, but that 12-year-old very, very quickly is going to have his votes nullified in the system where his votes don't count for anything anymore. So don't worry about that. It will take care of itself.
It'll be all right.
You're always such a positive guy.
Yay.
All right. Let's do the first winner of Oxenova Ice.
Ox Ice. Ox Ice.
900 Ice is coming
going
up
to-
for
Oh my goodness.
Be a Follower.
It is.
Spinning.
I
Still spinning.
think it's this one.
Yeah, that is the winner, but it's not showing me the thing.
That's fine.
No. Oh, it says last winner, but we haven't had that winner before.
Okay. It's
All right.
probably the new winner.
We'll take it. So even though the main graphic is spinning, it is above that, still showing us who won. So that is Lan Baba.
Lan Baba, or maybe it's Ian Baba. I'm not really sure.
Oh, either way.
Either way,
Lan Baba
have some ice.
wins 900 Ox Ice. Thank you, Oxenovo.
Congratulations.
How am I going to send this person a message?
You're congratulating Oxenovo. You got to congratulate Lan Baba.
I did.
Okay.
Lan Baba wins 900 Ox Ice.
All right. Congratulations.
All right, Lan Baba. I'm going to need to send Lan Baba a message the manual way because the tool is broken.
You didn't see anything. I took down your overlay temporarily.
Oh, that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
You saw nothing. Need player name from Lan Baba.
Lan Baba.
Or Ian Baba.
Ian Baba.
Congratulations. Let's do the next winner and pray that this works properly.
Boop.
There we go.
Master Fate.
Oh, that was smart. I would have said Master F8. Like the F8 key. But you're smarter than me. Wins 900, not 9,000. That would be Ox Ice. Congratulations.
You basically, if you win 9,000 ice, you basically win all the ice from a tournament. All of it.
All right, I'm going to send you a message as well. Need player name. Let's do 3 winners of our own, which will feel less awesome, but it's still ice, man.
Yep.
It all counts.
We're just normal ice.
We'll keep the same keyword because it's simpler
Saves a
that
little bit
way.
of time.
First winner, 250 ice.
Is Football Fan 18.
Congratulations for being a football fan and being a Vainglory fan.
So which football is this?
And being an ice fan.
This American football or football?
I would assume American football because otherwise it would be football. It would be
Football
F-U-T.
Football. You're right.
All right. Need player, if I can spell. 2 more winners coming up.
First will be I Love Pie VG.
Pie is very tasty.
This is true. That's a good thing to love.
I wonder if that's the player Pies.
Maybe. Who knows? It's hard to say. We'll find out. Not right now,
If you
but
were,
maybe later.
if you were a player named Pies and you went to take Pies on Twitch and it was taken, maybe you would make your name I Love Pie.
No, then you would not like pie because you took your name.
Oh, that's very meta. All right. One more winner right now.
Scarpane.
Scarpane. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Wins 250 ice.
Congratulations to you. And I'm gonna start. Well, first we're gonna show off the skin.
Oh, we're gonna do that right now?
Soon.
Before this match?
Let's see.
We could show the art before this match and
We'll
the
show the
in-game after.
art. Yeah, we'll show the art before this match, and then we'll play a game, play another game, and then show off the in-game.
All right,
And
and
the
then
in-game is
please
epic.
stick around and after this is over and head over to Ezekiel the Third's channel with us because we want to show him a good time today. He's never played Vainglory before.
For sure. All right, so right here, this is Tier 3.
Dark Parade Adagio, Tier 3. Now we're talking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, wait until you see this in-game. The full red wings.
Truly, truly epic.
The full red horns. And I think that Conductor has some special effects in store as well.
They are pretty amazing.
That we will get to show off. Yeah, I think there are going to be a lot of people looking forward to climbing up to the Tier 3 Adagio.
For sure. This one is quite epic and definitely worth it. Like, holy cow. He looks amazing.
Yeah, well, wait till you see it in game. It is a presence. A lot of people are talking about the presence that Prehistoric Glaive is on the battlefield. You're just like, oh my god.
Yeah,
like,
he's just there.
You cannot ignore Prehistoric Glaive. He's like competing with the Gold Miner. Like, like just such a presence on the battlefield.
He's huge. He's on fire. Everything is crazy.
Adagio Tier 3, very much the same thing. Like, you just feel his presence on the map. So
most definitely. All right, Playoff, you want to log in?
Oh, you want me to play?
Yeah, I'm gonna analyze your gameplay.
Oh God.
Prepare yourself to be analyzed.
All right, so I want to set up a so in the spirit of this, it's perfectly fine if I play a hero that I'm terrible with.
If you want.
So I want to set up a straw poll so that people can. I don't care who they make me play. It could be anyone, and it could go horribly wrong. And even better if it does, because if my game goes horribly wrong, then Z-Kent will have many things to talk about.
I always have many things to talk about. All right, pick a skill tier. What's your skill tier?
I'm POA Bronze.
Do you want to play POA Bronze?
But I do not know if I'm, like, I feel like I'm lucky to still be POA Bronze.
I'm going to give you some Simply Amazing
how
people.
Bad I've been playing lately, except for Arden.
We're going with Simply Amazing this time.
Weird play.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, so what is my choices? Jewel, Adagio, Glaive, Krull, Petal, Arden, Celeste, oh man, Vox, Fortress, Kashka. Am I going to remember all these off the top of my head? Taka, Ringo. Oh god. This is not all of them.
Scarf.
Scarf. This is still not all of them.
How many do you have?
I have 13.
Alright, let me look through this.
This is still not all of them.
Arden.
I wonder if people in the chat are telling me who I'm missing.
Adagio, Jewel, Glaive, Ringo, Petal. Do you have Petal?
I have Petal. I have Fortress.
Let me see your straw poll.
I can't play Rona yet.
Do you have Celeste? You got Celeste.
It doesn't matter. These will be the choices then.
Do you have Krull? You do have Krull. Do you have Taka? You have Taka. Do you have Glaive? You have Glaive.
All right. I'm going to create the poll. Whoever I forgot cannot be picked because he's not in the poll. All right. Vote here for who Beard will play.
I need you to log on still.
Go to the straw poll. Tell me who to play.
And you log in.
I need to move your junk back here. That's stopping me from moving my computer back. Oh, Saw and Catherine. That's a bummer. I would have wanted to play Catherine.
You mean you would want to play Saw?
Oh, that was dumb. All right, I forgot. If anyone, I would have preferred to play Catherine in this game, so that's a bummer. Oh, well.
All right. Okay. I'm pulling in some Simply Amazing people.
All right, go to the straw poll. Vote at the straw poll. Putting votes in chat doesn't accomplish anything.
There's Playoff Beard. Boop. It's time. Let's show Playoff Beard what you guys are made of. So, on the blue side we got Bothroff's Egregious Liver Punch versus Master Slayer Third Eye and Mr. Playoff Beard to my right here.
All right, make sure you voted in the straw poll. Let's see where we are.
I think you are on the wrong page.
Oh, that is also
I think you failed horribly. Try again.
There it is.
There you go. Alright, and the result is you're going to play Adagio. Because it's Adagio Day.
That's pretty fitting.
It makes so much sense.
You're
going to play lane Adagio, you're going to play jungle Adagio, you're going to play support Adagio.
I'll play support. I'll support the Taka.
Alright, sounds good. That's actually a pretty solid way to go about it. There looks like there might be a lane Cruel. And that's actually going to be interesting because Cruel with Adagio is actually a pretty deadly combo. Alright, you got a lane Cruel versus the lane Scarf. If you want, not too late. I don't think you should.
Yeah, I don't think so. So now, Professor Zken.
Yes.
Oh, we should totally call you Professor on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Professor, what kind of builds are good for a support Adagio?
So you have a few options right here. You can either go with the natural support build, which is mostly tanky. You build the Crucibles, you build the Fountains, you build whatever your team needs. Or you can go with what I like to do, which is heavy Clockworks, Shiver Steals, just slows for days, heals for days, and just you're spamming out abilities everywhere. You just want to help your teammates get attacks off. You want to build a little bit of Crystal so you can help your Cruel sustain, especially because you have a Cruel on your team and you have a Taka. Taka, you can probably let him do his own thing for the most part. But the Cruel, if you can keep the Cruel alive, he'll just be so terrifying in fights.
All right, and for the record, I do not play a lot of Adagio at all. So it will be interesting to see how this goes.
All right, looks like a little bit of fight happening off in the jungle right here. However, not too much is going to happen because this thing will just be taken by the red team anyway. So Catherine coming in with a few merciless pursuits. Not going to be able to do too much right here. Master Slayer going in. Taka runs back out. And I think the red team got both those minion camps, so they're ahead now.
Just
fantastic.
primarily making sure that I did not allow them to get any of the jungle farm more than anything.
Yep, and that's really what you want to be doing, especially in an early game team fight where neither team really has too much kill pressure. Like right here, these heroes are just not able to kill each other too easily. So denying the enemy team the farm on your side of the jungle is actually what you really want to be doing. So you don't actually have to be tanking these anymore. You really want to get hit by them once and then let your Taka finish them off. Otherwise you take a little bit too much damage and you really need to be able to sustain yourself in the jungle. And letting the Taka take a little bit of damage is actually really smart because he will be the one getting those healing
I feel
camps.
the damage on an Adagio.
Oh yeah.
One. But I do like that, if you do that top one first, you can leash them together and it is good times.
Most definitely. All right, playoff. You're going with the early hourglass. Oh, the enemy has been killed. So Cruel actually goes down to the Scarf, which is honestly not surprising. Scarf is an incredible bully against most melee laners, and Cruel not having an escape, not really having any movement speed, is really easily able to get caught out by the Scarf. Like if Scarf lands one Spitfire, just follows Cruel down around a bit, gets a few basic attacks off, Cruel will just burn to the ground. But I think Cruel will be okay later on. So Scarf, okay early game, pretty solid late game. Mid game, definitely has a lull in his power.
I have to do a better job of making sure my fire doesn't get me kills.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of the
That's
tricks with Adagio. Like, it's pretty easy for him to steal last hits from his ally, his jungle partner, because he just does so much damage. Like, the burn on his fire is just, if a fire just does a little bit too much damage and sometimes just takes those last hits.
Oh man, I don't have the active items turned on on my iPad right now, which I love. If people aren't experimenting with that, it really helps to have those larger active icons.
Oh yeah.
Even though you have to see the rest of your build in the scoreboard.
Yep, totally fine. Definitely makes that tapping those much easier, and something I would highly recommend if you want to be playing. Just making things easier on yourself. Once you know approximately what you're building, you don't really have to constantly check what you are.
So as much as possible, if they're going to be futzing around in the lane, I don't want to go there. I want to get a jungle gold advantage. If the Cruel really needs the help, then we'll respond. But oh, geez, I'm so sorry.
It's totally okay. It happens. That's kind of what Adagio does. Just gotta, time things a little bit better with your jungler. Basically, what I like doing on Adagio is I'll use my Gift of Fire really early on in the jungle camp, so that there's absolutely no way that I'll take it, because it'll wear off by the time jungle camp gets low.
Sound like a plan.
And even with the first blood coming out from the blue side, Red team is coming out with an advantage right now because they are spending so much more time in the jungle. Taka is coming out with the 8, or excuse me, Taka does have 18 CS to the enemy Taka's 19, but that's because the enemy Taka did go lane for a bit and get a few last hits. So kind of a little bit of advantage there. And Cruel is actually out farming Scarf by quite a bit, but he's just getting harassed down pretty low.
All right, they're on our side.
They are on your side.
Coming for us.
I'm on your side.
They're not coming for us.
They, I don't know, I won't say anything. They may or may not be coming for you. And Third Eye taking out yet another jungle camp, play off Beard, just doing what he can. Oh! Did you steal another one? Come on, play off Beard.
If I did, he can live.
Maybe you just shouldn't use Gift of Fire.
You told me to use it early, so that's what I was doing.
You didn't use it early enough.
Not early enough. Alright, fine. I'm just not going to use it like that anymore.
Yep. Maybe it's just safer that way.
Let's put a little fear in this pawn.
Alright, so one thing you could do is maybe boots out and guess, oh, not even needed because you had enough damage to take him out anyway. So one thing I really like doing on a Daijo is upgrading boots.
You're welcome,
frequently.
You're welcome.
Like, so a Daijo is able to, with tier 1 boots, you can basically boots out into lane, get the heal off. It's a huge slow. It's like 60% or something. And that basically guarantees a kill. Especially if you have another slow or any sort of CC following it up. Like, Cruel, getting Dead Man's Rush, or if he has his perk up for the extra slow, it's just so incredibly effective.
And I do want a reflex block early, whether you tell me to or not, because I don't want people messing with my ultimate. Who's on the enemy team, though?
There's Catherine.
Yeah, so I don't want to get stunned out of my ultimate by that Catherine.
Yeah, most definitely a good choice. Picking up the reflex block against Catherine is really good for blocking your Mercy's Pursuit, and she is definitely going to try stunning you out of your ultimate every single time you try casting it. So if you're able to get those things off, it's actually a huge boon to your team because you're able to just, stunning up the enemy team or even just doing a huge amount of burst damage is very, very effective. Alright, it looks like Cruel's actually doing pretty well here. He has 26 CS to Scarf's 21, so things are actually going pretty well for him, which is a little bit surprising because he did get first blood. However, Scarf isn't last hitting too well. Which, honestly, isn't too surprising because considering Scarf does have a pretty hard time last hitting.
See if we can put this Scarf on tilt.
Alright, so here comes the next gank. Taka does walk up, and Scarf uses boots and gets out of there. I don't really think he had to do that. I don't actually think there was any kill pressure right there. Master Slayer is not quite level 6. He is now, but during the gank he wasn't, so didn't quite have the front Hell's Heart up yet. If he did, that probably would have been a free kill. And this is actually where Scarf needs to be watching out, because Cruel has hit level 6. That means from Hell's Heart can come out anytime that Cruel walks up toward the minions. If Scarf isn't, being careful, from Hell's Heart might just come out, Playoff can come out of the jungle, get a slow onto him, Taka can hop out with his X-Retsu and just destroy Scarf. Alright, Playoff Beard. Go with the Dragon's Heart and the Oak Heart early on, so pretty tanky build right here. Are you planning on building Warhorn or going for like the Crucible early on?
I'm gonna build a Shiver Seal.
Alright, Shiver Seal, pretty good choice. Even though he is ranged and he does have the range duration of the Shiver Steel, it's still very, very good because it's a huge slow. It helps the Daijo get into range to use his Gift of Fire himself and get the extra slow off on his opponents. Plus, having the extra health is just kind of awesome. Like 800 health, or was it like 600? Really, really good. Alright, Liver Punch taking a little bit damage from the Scout Trap. Gold Mine is not being done by anyone quite yet. Third Eye runs over the Scout Trap real quick, clears it out, and nothing too much happening. He catches on fire, but I don't think anything's gonna come up. Anything's gonna happen off of that.
Oh, I'm fine making something happen. I feel good.
You're just on fire. You are just on fire. Alright, gold values are pretty even right now. Galmine's getting cleared up for days. Playoff Fury is level 5 still, so he doesn't have his ultimate, so that is a little bit of a mistake, but he does go in. His teammates are doing pretty good work. However, Scarf comes out with the Dragon's Breath, and that's going to do a lot of damage to Red Team. Master Slayer sticking in there. Third Eye goes down. Master Slayer is cut out in the middle of everyone, and he is going to go down. That was pretty much Playoff Fury's fault. He ran in at level 5, dropped a Gift of Fire on himself, and just died. Did you think you were level 6 or something? Or were you just like really, really brave?
I'm brave.
Okay, so Playoff Fury is just really, really brave. Heard it here first.
I have to explore Adagi's full potential.
Yeah. So you want to play from behind, right? That was the goal.
That was.
Alrighty.
Oh, stop.
Alright, so turret goes down, getting the ace onto the enemy team this early in the game. 8 minutes and 40 seconds in. Allows the blue team to pick up a early tower, which is going to be really good for them. So they're actually coming out with quite a bit of a gold lead right now. About 2.2 thousand gold up. However, Liver Punch does go in, and I don't know if anything's going to come up. Anything's going to happen off of this. Looks like blue team's just clearing out a little bit of red team's jungle. Playoff Beard is walking forward. Oh, the extra red team probably takes the minion camp. However, is the blue team in trouble? We'll find out. Master Slayer does go in. Egregious is dropping the goop pool. No Spitfire's coming out quite yet. And the Blast Runner has already been used, so red team's just gonna walk on into the blue team's jungle. Alright, still a minion camp right there. Master Slayer's on fire yet again. Playoff Beard barely dodges a Spitfire, so good for him. Third Eye killing out another camp, so taking 2 jungle camps back. Pretty good, but still down quite a bit. But I think they can definitely make a comeback. Though someone should definitely be clearing these minions in lane. Like, that's just free gold sitting there being wasted. Very sad. It is a mystery. Alright.
A mystery.
I mean, your team did chase out blue team a little bit, went into the jungle, stole some farm, but giving up the farm in lane is definitely not worth it. The lane minions are just worth quite a bit right now, especially with the blue team taking the early minion mine. Or not really early, like the 8-minute and 30 gold minion mine, which does mean it's paying out full gold. So, minion mine spawns at 4 minutes, and it reaches 200 gold at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So, definitely worth taking at that point. Helps you hit your next item spike, and just helps you push lane a little bit harder. Alright, Master Slayer chilling in the bush right here. Not gonna do too much. Playoff Beard running into the enemy team right here. Liver Punch jumps on him. Playoff Beard channels his ultimate. Doesn't really do anything. Both drops, destroys him. Third Eye running around in circles. Master Slayer might be in danger, but he is on the Scarf. Can he stay on him? If he hits Scarf a few more times, this could actually be pretty good for him. Dead Rush comes in. Does the smite up? The smite is not up, and it doesn't even matter. So Liver Punch is running for his life. Master Slayer looping around. I don't think he can actually get this kill. Third Eye. Oh my god. The Catherine. So oh my goodness. The scout traps are real. The scout traps are real. So, really good fight coming out from the red side, but a few scout traps coming out at the end of that fight just completely wrecked them. Really, really unfortunate there. They definitely had the upper hand for a bit, but things just went sour for them. That was kind of amazing. Wow. I definitely thought you guys were going to get a pretty good advantage off that. I could have taken the gold mine, could have taken a number of things, but wow, those scout traps just doing a number on you.
Not me, I was dead.
Well, you were just dead. You shouldn't be dead. Just stop being dead. If you weren't dead, you could have been healing your allies, making sure they didn't die of those scout traps. So many things. Alright. You're gonna take over talking for it because I'm gonna get some water because my throat is really, really dry. You guys can watch Playoff here for a bit.
I was just about to ask you what I should be doing that I'm not.
Well, keep your talking right now.
If you hear people screaming downstairs, that is ongoing playtest. The fire on my back. This is not going so well. I really don't play much Adagio at all. But it's fun, but I need to do better. I'm going to do more sprinting with my boots into the middle, and then triggering my heal, and then triggering my ult. I need to be doing a lot more of that. I don't know if this Adagio is very much my playstyle. If we lose, it will definitely be my fault. That is for sure. But I am looking forward to playing with the Tier 3 skin. That much is a given. So here I am playing poorly with Adagio. Ken is coming back to talk about all the ways that I'm playing poorly with Adagio.
Well, first of all, you're playing, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing wrong.
You don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You're doing everything right.
That's not true.
Well, one thing you are doing wrong is you're running into the fights a little bit early, but this is actually turned out pretty well. But you did have the
I know. I tried to do it in midstream, but
it's totally fine. Oh, Master Slayer, you have to heal. You have to heal him. No, he's okay. Good job.
What's really funny is that I'm in a mentality where I'm still in like an Arden mentality. Like I'm trying to use my heal the same way that I would use Vanguard, and that's just not making a lot of sense.
Yep, and here you're seeing the power of Kroll, just huge amounts of sustain with the dodge behind him. So this is where your team comp becomes very, very powerful.
So what do you like after Clockwork?
You can either go for a little bit more Crystal, or maybe even a Frostburn here. That way you have slows for days on everything, and plus your heals will be a little bit stronger, which is always a plus. Or you can just go with Crucible. Or even a Fountain. Your team composition is 100% about sustaining. And if you're able to sustain through Scarf's ultimate, through his Spitfires, you guys will just win every single fight.
I think that's what feels right to me right now is build a Fountain.
Alright, Fountain, probably a good choice.
I really wish I had the active items turned on for that though, but
yeah. It makes life much easier. Alright, red team's gonna get a tiny little gold payout courtesy of the Kraken spawning. Flafbeard runs into the blue team a little bit, but I think they're just gonna be okay. Third Eye camping in a bush right here takes Spitfire to the face. It is on fire now. Ow. Fire hurts. Don't run into fire, guys. You should just heal him. You should... Or you can like heal yourself, or you can just die. Okay, well, things are probably gonna work out for you just because Cole is gonna kill everyone.
Well, I mean, the Catherine executed perfectly, which is why Catherine is awesome. And I wasn't able to get anything off.
Alright, Kroll is going for it. Oh! Wow. She has an Aftershock Tension Bow. That was amazing. So Catherine doing work here. Tension Bow, Aftershock, doing a little bit more damage than the red team is expecting. And they're not really focusing on Catherine because they have not only a heavy burst, but Catherine is not the most terrifying target right now. Like, letting Scarf cast his full Giant's Breath on you hurts a lot. Letting him cast Spitfires from afar hurts a lot. Taka jumps in, he's doing a lot of burst damage, he's doing a lot of sustained damage, and even though he doesn't have a Star Blade yet, he is still a big threat in fights. However, Catherine just being left to the end of fights is actually doing a lot of work just by constantly throwing procs of Aftershock out and Tension Bow out. So pretty effective build coming out here in this game. Play out for you. You gotta be a little bit more safe and be a little bit more free with your heals.
This is not my play. I'm used to like carefully curating my Vanguard use.
You are going to die. You are dead.
I'm really not good with him.
You'll figure it out. It's okay. 0, 5, and 5 right now. You should definitely be using your Super Steel a little bit more often. Getting those slows off is actually pretty important.
Arden, Catherine, Fortress are all more my style with supports.
Yeah, Dodge is definitely a different type of support. Like, you have to be pretty active with your ability usage. And just because, like, when you're playing Arden, you're like, okay, I got Vanguard at just the right time. The Dodge is more like, I'm just going to heal you. Here's a heal. Here's a heal. Heals for everyone. Alright, Kraken has been killed. However, Taka and Cool are going to be doing a good amount of damage. They should be able to take it down fairly quickly. But the question is, can Scarf poke them out enough to make them, you know, not able to clear the Kraken?
But for Master Slayer and Third Eye, don't fight amongst each other because it is entirely my fault if we lose. And this is pretty much what I expected. Like, play a hero I rarely play so that Zekin can talk about all the things I'm doing wrong and hopefully help other people. And that's perfectly fine.
So right now, the Kraken's approaching, but it's not doing too much damage quite yet. Third Eye is able to clear it out pretty quickly. Third Eye jumps in. That was actually a little bit risky. Oh, the Permanent Star comes up, but I don't think it's going to do anything whatsoever. Heal's coming out, a little bit of damage. Master Slayer might go down. He drops very quickly. He probably should build a little bit of defense right there. Not having too much defense right now. He just has the Fountain, which is not quite enough. Oh, is Taka good? Come on, Taka. Run away from turrets. You're silly. Alright, Third Eye goes in. Can he jump on Egregious? He should jump on Egregious. No, don't jump on Catherine. No, you're gonna go burn. Everyone's gonna die. Unless, can he
Wait, why did you leave?
He did. How'd she die?
Don't leave. Taka, you can kill a Scarf.
Well, he wants to kill a Kraken first because killing your turrets.
That was a tiny bit better. I still feel like I'm playing.
That was a pretty good juke.
I still feel like I'm playing like garbage. But
and the ace comes out.
That was a tiny bit better sequence. Like I actually got a sprint in, but then I got stunned.
You don't always. The thing about a dodger is you don't always have to be sprinting in. You want to wait for the enemy Taka to jump on your team. You heal yourself or heal your ally as he jumps in, and then you ult him because he's the only one you have to kill. Once he's down, their sustained damage is gone.
So treat it more like a Catherine Peel, where I'm waiting for the other person to do something.
In this situation, yes.
All right.
Not every single game. Sometimes you want to be more aggressive with your ultimates. But this game, I think playing more of the peel route is really, really good. Because as long as your carries are not bursted down, they will sustain their way through fights very easily. Alright, Master Slayer with the breaking point, with Star Blade, and a fountain. Third Eye.
Did I really not use my fountain?
I don't know.
True Blinds? That's pathetic.
Did you have a fountain?
I did have a fountain.
Alright then, you should have used it.
True Blinds, you're completely right. I'm just playing awful.
Alright, Egregious showing us the power of the Scarf. 6, 4, and 8 right now. Wow. Doing pretty well for himself. 42 CS, not the most impressive, but honestly, he's having the kills to make up for it.
I have gotten used to the active items.
Yep. Those large active items are pretty good.
Really small.
Alright, so not too much happening right here. A lot of attention was on the blue side, actually, which is interesting. Cake will have something to say about that, I'm sure. Surprise birthday. Not a huge fan of the tension bow, but I still think it's pretty good sometimes.
There they are.
Things are happening.
Alright, I'm going to treat it more like a Catherine Peel.
Alright.
We'll see how that works out.
You have to watch out for the science, too, because that's what's killing your team.
Yeah, well, the Catherine in general is just getting the stun off, and it's screwing us all up.
Alright, things are happening. Clayopbeard hasn't jumped on. Really, really good. Oh, here we go. Alright, stun did not proc because there was no fire on Taka, but his team might be able to clean things up right here. Clayopbeard's still alive. Dragon's Breath is coming out. Will anyone burn to death? Third Eye doing good damage. Liver Punch. Watch out for the reflections, buddy. Master Slayer, will he be able to do anything? Egregious has been jumped on by Third Eye. Third Eye is doing a lot of damage on Master Slayer. One Deadman's Rush finishes him off. Liver Punch still alive. And his turret should drop because Cruel can just tank it for days, assuming he goes for it.
I do feel like I'm getting a little more comfortable as the game goes on.
That's good, that's good. Alright, Clayopbeard.
It's still pretty pathetic, but at least I'm getting more comfortable.
Clayopbeard did not die that fight. Pretty good for him.
Ah!
His turret is going down. Will another one drop? We got 18 seconds on Taka. Catherine is the only one up, but the Kraken is up right now too, so they might want to go for that.
No, we can push with that. I don't have anything. This is horrible.
You just took tower aggro. Good job. Alright, Catherine burns her blast turret, which is kind of a mistake actually. She probably should have stayed for the next fight. But that's totally fine. Red team might go for the Kraken right here. It is up, and the blue team is, you know, just doing things. Not too much. Looks like they are not going for the Kraken right now. Just go to the jungle shop, buy a few things, make sure they're ready for the next fight. And they do have a gold lead now, so it has been a long and hard fought battle, but they do have a bit of a lead now.
Despite my awful play.
No, you're doing great. You're taking one for the team.
I do feel like what you were saying.
Alright, Master Slayer goes in, both drops, takes a ton of damage. Really, really good play by Master Slayer right there. Clayopbeard channeling his ult, not really catching anyone, but is a good idea. Like trying to catch Taka out if he stayed into that fight. But
the advice you gave me has definitely helped.
Yep. Glad to help, glad to help. This is
it,
why you have Professor Zekins.
Play it a little more like Catherine.
Alright. Third Eye clearing out the minion wave. The Kraken isn't really being done by anyone. Liver Punch is getting caught out though, so this could be really bad for him. Master Slayer jumps in. Clayopbeard gets the heal, but that's not slow. Third Eye is probably gonna jump on him in just a moment here. Is anything gonna happen though? Alright, so Liver Punch makes it out of a pretty sticky situation. Did you use Shiver Steel? I don't think you did. Should have used it.
There's too many things that are really little right now on my screen.
Should have used that Shiver
Shut
Steel.
Up.
Would have helped. Would have helped.
Shut up.
Silly Clayopbeard, not using his abilities, using his items.
Shut up.
Alright. Things are happening. Kraken's up. Everyone's just kind of lolling around for a bit. Clayopbeard dancing around in circles. Master Slayer camping in some bushes. And things are happening. Maybe things. I'm gonna get some water. Water is awesome. No, I'm drinking some water.
Alright.
Fresh water. Good stuff. Playoff Beard doing things. Dancing in the middle of nowhere. So this is...
He called me off.
A thing. Things are happening. Things are not happening. No things are happening. The lane is being pushed toward the red side. They should go deal with that. Someone should deal with that. This is all very silly.
You don't have to call me names.
You're silly. Alright. Everything is silly right now. Alright, blue team has taken Kraken, but this might actually not be too good for them because I think the red team can actually clear this out pretty quickly and basically just come out with a gold lead. So we'll see how this plays out, but it might not be too bad for the blue side. Flare comes out on top of the red team. Red team has to retreat right here. Liver Punch running in. Not too much happening. Both drops, killing some minions. Red team is probably gonna have to engage or else they have to deal with the Kraken in their base. Alright, Liver Punch marching through with the minions. Playoff Beard trying to defend the last few turrets right here. The Regis has been jumped on by Third Eye. Third Eye is going in, but not too much stabbing. Match Slayer does the damage, but he catches.
I'm so bad with the ult.
Yeah, you basically got no one. Match Slayer taking a lot of damage from the Scarf. Scarf burns him down, and this could be game. Third Eye not able to do too much. Both drops jumping in. Third Eye going pretty low. Kraken's just wailing on a turret, and the turret is gonna probably fall, and falling at the vein. So
this is bad.
that's most definitely game. So sending a few too many people to clear the wave out, probably not the best idea. Should have probably dropped a few scout shots before they left the Kraken pit. But that'll be it.
No, I feel like my comfort level grew as the game progressed. It was just too late.
Yeah, definitely. Like you were definitely playing a little more solid at the end of the fight. You weren't running in and just dying.
Still, the ultimate timing, like very noob.
The ultimate timing is tricky to use. You just have to wait until the enemy team actually commits. Because if they're jumping in and out, you're probably not gonna catch anyone.
That was interesting. So this is a good example of exactly the kind of thing I would do in casual queue in 1.6.
Yep.
So I started out, I think, either 0-5 or 0-6 and finished 4-6?
Yeah, pretty solid.
So I apologize to Master Slayer and Third Eye for not knowing how to play Adagio well. He's a hero that from the very beginning, you know, it's like, I think for a lot of people, it's like a hero clicks for you or it doesn't.
Right.
And I was like, this is not really my play style. And that's perfectly fine. You find the heroes that are your play style, and Adagio hasn't been one of them, but it was interesting. It was an interesting experience.
Most definitely.
I would definitely play around with it more in casual.
All right.
Congratulations to Egregious Liver Punch and Bothrobs, and sorry to Master Slayer and Third Eye because I surely cost you that game.
All right,
GG.
Good game, guys. And should I do one more?
One more.
One more match, or should we check out if Zeke is on?
I'll take a look, and I have to do ice, so that'll take a little time.
All right. I go check on that. Let's see. TV.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I am a Adagio noob. That's what separates me from actual good players because most really good players can play anybody. I'm not one of those people. I'm more of a specialist. I like to play the same hero to death, and that's just really fun for me. But.
All right, looks like he isn't on quite yet, so we might be able to do one more game after this.
All right. Let me do some ice.
And
so
I think I'm going to play this next game.
Yeah, please do, and I will say things.
All right, you can say things.
All right, let's make... that's the wrong thing. Adagio is the keyword. It cannot be me because I deserve great shame. So Adagio will be the keyword. Type to win ice. Oh, you should play Adagio now and do it so much better than me.
Or not.
You
or
should.
not better.
You should play Adagio now.
I will try. I will try. I'm inviting some people. I got some pinnacles in here.
That was really bad, but it was a really good coaching session. I felt like I was much more comfortable by the end, and I would definitely play him more.
Sounds good.
But I'm sorry everyone had to watch that, because I'm sure it was painful for everyone. Probably out of the 1,500 people watching, probably 1,499 are better Adagio players than me. So I'm sorry that all of you had to suffer through that. and I will humbly accept my shame.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. I am going to invite one more person. Boop. And you should give out some ice.
I will. I will give out some ice.
You do that.
Z-Kent is going to play Adagio.
I'm ready. I am ready.
We still have a Tier 3 reveal to do.
This is true.
Wicked Loading. Congratulations, you win 250 ice. I'm so bad. I feel like every patch I get a little worse.
Is that how it works? Maybe our players are just getting a little bit better.
Yeah, like I feel like I am a detriment to any team right now when once upon a time that was not the case.
All right, hopefully next game goes a little bit better.
All right. Well, you're going to play, so I'm sure it will go better.
You never know. Maybe I'll just completely flip it and just do horrible things.
For all the people who see me log in and then they're like, oh, I should totally play with Playoff Beer, you might want to rethink that. At least maybe not in ranked, because I am on a slide.
Casuals for days.
All right.
Casuals for days.
J-Side, congratulations. You win 250 ice. I really was being much too sparing with his abilities.
Gotta spam those. They're good abilities.
I really was treating it like I want to wait to Vanguard this guy at exactly the right time, but that wasn't the right way to play him.
All right, I'm gonna play some Adagio now.
One more winner.
I'm in game. I got Dr. Evil and VG Genesis on my team. We're up against Samuel WS, Fishcar, and Orderly Chaos.
All right, Zephyror PG. Congratulations. Two players.
Ooh, we have an almost mirror match here. I'm on Adagio. There's a Catherine on the enemy team, so this is actually be a pretty similar match to the one you just played.
Mimikyu, there are more tier 1s. Every hero will have skins. Every hero will have skins. We're just a very, very, very tiny team, and we work on them as fast as we can. Congratulations, Zephyr. Need your player name.
They'll flee before me.
I'm slowly gonna flap my way out onto the fold. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Taking my time. Dodger's slowpoke.
Yeah, so after this match, we'll show you the whole sequence again of all the Adagio stuff from today, culminating with footage of Adagio Tier 3 in-game. We cannot use the Tier 2s right now.
This is true.
Because it's coming. Hey, Xenotech!
True.
Welcome, Xenotech. If you're not watching Xenotech, he is a very, very skilled member of Gangstars. I'm sure he would play a much better Adagio than I would. And a really fun broadcaster to watch.
Yep. Would recommend him.
Alright.
Go check him out. Alright, Dr. Evil, kill that thing. Yes.
Alright. I will call the action as Z-Kent shows you how to play Adagio better than me, which will be very, very easy to achieve.
Or lack of action. Take your pick.
Z-Kent, oh, Dr. Evil. Hey, Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil's local. Dr. Evil comes in sometimes, helps us test stuff. Z-Kent runs headlong into 3 enemies. I surely hope he dies. It would make me feel so much better. Please die. But here comes VG Genesis.
I'm okay.
Who's going to turn the tide of the battle? I hate that Z-Kent didn't die. Samuel.
Please.
Samuel, kill him, would you please, Samuel? Fishcar coming in now with a Kaitan. He's on Z-Kent. Z-Kent heals himself again, and they trade deaths. Now it's Orderly Chaos getting the worst end of box here. But Fishcar, I love it. Oh, I can't even see because it's from your perspective. That's so sad. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, kill. Kill the blue team. Yes.
So fully play team fight by me and some of my teammates.
Wicked Loading, I sent you a message to your Twitch inbox. You just have to find that and reply with your player name. If you can't figure out how to do that, tell Ion War or Wolf Hands or Sugar Venom your player name. Someone can write it down for you. Or Domo Furious.
This is true.
Who is now in there? Hi, Domo Furious.
With my teammates Vox dead right now, I'm gonna go take out some of this farm in lane.
And in
Someone's
general,
getting caught out right now. I'm gonna go save his butt.
In general, if you are a mod,
okay.
try to get player names for us. It makes things easier.
This is true.
All right. Dr. Evil and Z-Kent. I hope things go horribly wrong for them. They're now down 3-0. My goal in this match would be for Z-Kent to finish with a worse KDA than me.
That's not gonna happen.
And if wow,
I'm not gonna make that happen.
If that happens,
not today.
We will have a 750 ice winner after this match.
Wow.
If Z-Kent finishes...
So you're trying to get people to cheer for me to lose, huh?
Yeah, if Z-Kent finishes with a worse KDA than me, I believe in that last match I finished 4-6.
I don't know, something like that.
I think I might have taken a screenshot.
I don't think I'll be able to get a better KD than you, but I think I'll get a better KDA.
So if Wolfhands is here, if you want to ice on this stream, tell Wolfhands your player name. Let's see. Open this up. Did I take a screenshot? I did. That was smart of me. 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, and 8.
That was a bit risky. So Vox actually dashed into the enemy team right there. That was
oh, this is good.
A little bit questionable.
Yeah, fish. Get him, fish.
Oh,
yes.
So sad.
Yes.
All right, a little bit questionable right there.
So good.
Kind of dashed Yusong's into the enemy team.
He's 0-2.
I
love it.
It's true.
I love it.
All right, it's time to go carry mode. I'm just gonna go land farm.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is also good. As much as I like Dr. Evil.
No, he's still alive. Looks like he's okay to me. I'm gonna help push this lane out a little bit. Getting a little bit of gold there, so I think it's a little bit rough for us right now. I'm gonna build a little bit of armor because they are going pretty heavy into the red tree. So a lot of weapon coming out from them.
The red tree, the lovely red tree that everyone knows. Everybody, it's like the tree everyone knows.
The reddest of trees.
We have to ask Sugar Venom what the name of that tree is.
The red tree?
Yeah, it's like the red tree. Everybody knows the red tree. It should have a name.
Okay.
There is a voiceover line for Rona where she says "silly tree."
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure
talking about that one.
I think she's talking about the red tree.
Okay.
We will see.
Gonna get double light armor here. Seems like a pretty good pickup. Pick up a few.
Avery Martin, does Z-Kent have 1.6 because saw tier 2 Adagio? So as devs, we can actually play skins that aren't out yet, but that would be cheating. So
this is true.
We don't do that. And that's not for all skins, it's certain skins. If the skin has been kind of created in the system, then we have access to it. But also that means we have access to it even if Conductor's not done with effects or you know, Marguya done with all the animations, etc. So we try not to use those early because we might use it too early.
This is true.
All right, Z-Kent.
All right, enemy team has a pretty good level advantage on us for this moment. Stealing some farm because I'm a jerk. Oh, I got that one too. And that's why you don't use Gift of Fire ever.
So basically the advice you gave me doesn't work.
Yep. So just never use it.
Starting
new advice.
So a lot of early armor out of you. What led you to that decision?
The enemy team is going full red.
They jump on Dr. Evil and kill his face. The wait for it comes out.
Run away.
Fish car now with a K10. He's on Z-Kent, but wisely turns. We don't want him to die. We want Z-Kent to have the worst possible KDA.
Let's not have that happen. I'm not okay with that.
Lukewarm, talk to Wolfhands.
I'm going to back off right here because they are.
Oh, you're out of energy? That's excellent.
You
gotta buy some energy. So you were telling us why you went double light armor out of the gate.
Because they have a lot of weapon damage. Boom. Look at that weapon damage. So much.
So we have, who do we have on the enemy team?
We have Vox and Taka and Catherine.
All right. And we've seen kind of similar builds out of Vox and Taka recently. You know, you see kind
of a lot of weapon blades.
Like a Tensionbow bone saw. There's been a lot of that
like
going
a Sorrow Blade bone saw, but yeah, it's
I haven't seen a lot of Tensionbow lately. I love how Celeste says it is a lot more peaceful without Vox around. Yeah, that's a fun one. Says Avery Martin in the chat. Squishy Overlord wants a purple name in Vainglory. It's good to want. Oh, thank you for saying it's the best game on the App Store. That is what we're striving for, and game is only going to get better from here.
Dr. Evil is dead.
I hope anyway. That's fantastic. Dr. Evil goes down, the Scout Trap catches VG Genesis, which is also making me happy. But the burn came in. They all disappeared in the brush because it's from Zekent's perspective. Why wouldn't you let me spectate this match?
You could have.
I should have spectated this match.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. You didn't tell me I could.
You could have.
I should have
asked things.
Yeah, I should have spectated so that I could talk about all the things. But we'll watch from Zekent's perspective as he attempts to have a better KDA than me. I went 4, 6, and 8, I believe, is what I went.
Pretty solid.
No matter what the result of this game, Zekent is much better at me at this game for every hero and at life.
I don't know about that.
But I will be happy to take this on behalf. So, what did I say? You have to have worse KDA and then someone gets 750 ice. All right.
Yep.
So everyone can root against you.
That is totally fine with me.
Fantastic.
It's okay. They root against me anyway. They always root for you.
They always root for me?
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
Everyone roots for you.
That's a mistake.
I'm rooting for you.
Oh, because you're a kind person. You're kinder than I am creating this dynamic. Let's see if this Catherine can do as good a job as was done on me. I'd rather be the one initiating. I'd rather be the Catherine.
Be the Catherine.
Be the Catherine. Be the Vox. Be the Pickles.
Be so many things.
Be the hot dog.
You are the hot dog.
Be the Brizzle. VG Genesis with a Sonic Zoom in lane. That's a Vox, some Vox on Vox action right here. When do you use Agent of Wrath? Take us to, I mean, I know why you would use it, but like, what are you thinking tactically about your Agent of Wrath use?
So right there, I was trying to get Dr. Evil to jump onto the enemy Vox, and there was an opportunity there, but it was pretty iffy. So I was just seeing if we could get a good catch right there real quick.
All right.
No such luck.
And who do you prefer to put it on?
There's
an X-Retsu coming out. VG Genesis is going to melt. Orderly Chaos taking some damage, but VG Evil's in trouble. That is a much better ultimate than I did all game long with Adagio. So kudos to you, but you might still die to the Taco, which would make me cry with tears of joy. And it happens. Fantastic work out of Fitchcar. He has a car that is like a fish with a fin, tail, and
I don't even
gills.
know what you're talking about anymore. It's all very confusing.
Samwell, 1996. If that's your birthday, you are very young.
No, I'd be like 18, right? That's not too young.
That just means I'm old.
You're old. All right. So things are going pretty badly for us. We just gotta hold out for a long time. I don't really think we have a better late game, but we can try out playing them at some point in time.
What skill tier is this?
This is POA. Let's go do a gold mine.
Did you disadvantage yourself, or did it just work out this way?
Maybe.
Ooh. There's some kiting out of Samwell, who's 19 years old, and X-Retsu comes in and starts to melt Zekent. The wait for it comes out and is after. There's a nice X-Retsu as Dr. Evil picks up a kill.
And here we go.
Some excellent kiting and a Sonic Zoom gets VG Genesis a kill, and now it's Dr. Evil's turn. Dr. Evil with an X-Retsu. The gold miner's very displeased with him, but it won't matter.
The turret.
And with the ace buff, they will take the gold mine, but leaving the turret. But they probably hear him on the stream.
Alright, got the gold mine and the turret. Gold mine paying out 24 gold, but it doesn't matter because it's on our side now and it'll help us during these fights. That's what we really want.
Did you pop? When did you pop Shiver Steel in that fight?
Very early on. I was actually trying to bait the Vox into coming in onto me, and he did, so it worked out pretty well.
Before your auto attack?
Yeah, before my auto attack.
Alright, that question answered for you. Stormguard Soldier thinks you need some clockwork.
I think I do too. I went with a little bit more defensive. I'm probably going to sell, or not sell, but I'm going to make a, what's it called later? A, blah, blah, blah. Can't remember what it's called.
Oh, Celestial Katniss asking for a Celeste skin. I do now know what Chainsaw has in store for Celeste, and I think you're going to love it, especially with that name. Alright.
Oh man, people are just dropping like flies.
Oh, I'm dealing with the chat while everyone dies, which is fantastic-magical.
Dead.
I love it.
Not enough damage. We're getting kind of a little bit early. So what we should be doing is every single time Catherine uses her blast charge, we should just be backing off. There's no reason to continue these fights because once she burns for all, we're all silenced, and it allows Vox and Taco Bell to jump in on us, and it'll easily let them kill us extremely easily.
The Seekers are here. They are very fun peoples.
Aren't they though?
Yeah.
They are.
So again, for the person who was asking, he started 2 light armors because a lot of weapon power on the other team, and he wanted that dealt with. All right, let me see. Wolfhand's trying to get me a message. Let me see what this is all about.
You should check your Skype.
That is not his Skype. This is not his name, Wolfhands. I need his Vayne story player name.
His Vayne name.
Twitch. Alright. Wolfhand's telling me there's another player who wants to give away more ice, but I have to make sure the ice is in the account already to be deducted. So we'll see if that happens or not.
This is not going to end well for us.
Come on, Z-Kent. You could go see the turret is actually really friendly.
Yeah.
And if you put your if you put your mouth right up to it, it will give you healing buff.
Nice. I should do that.
You should just you don't need any minions at all.
Oh, so that's what I've been doing wrong this whole time.
Yeah. So just go over there and do that.
Now I know.
Please.
I think I'm low on batteries.
Ooh, that's also good. Actually, that's bad at least for going to Ezekiel's, unless you're going to grab a different device. What did you just do?
I accidentally clicked the battery button.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm going to drop the brightness down. And then hopefully reconnect shortly. Oh man, it's really dark now.
Oh my gosh, it looks fine there.
It does, because that's not something that you'll see.
Oh, the extras are coming in. There's a merciless pursuit.
Holy cow.
This car has a car that looks like a fish, and he's on fire.
That was unexpected.
Yeah. So while Z-Kent deals with his brightness settings, his KDA gets worse, which is fantastic. Now, 6, 3, and 10. It is looking good for 750 ice.
So much
after
ice.
this game.
So much ice.
All right, let me check on this thing that Wolfhands is trying to tell me, see if we can give away some extra ice as well.
Sounds good. Boop.
Wolfhands, if you're listening, this IGN you're trying to give me does not exist.
Does not exist.
Oh, I think I found the right variation.
Oh yeah?
Let's see if the ice is there. What does he want to give away?
How about a Crucible for my team?
2 players, 260 ice each. That is so specific. 260? 60.
It's a very random amount.
Let's see.
That's 520. Come on. Gotta do those maths.
No, what? Please. Alright, we can do that. Do you want to do one winner of 520 instead?
Maybe.
It's your call.
One winner of 520? Our other friend is dead. One of my friend's always dead. I am dead.
Alright, so we're going to
I
have...
don't think my KDA is going to be very good this game.
This is fantastic. So we're going to have 750 ice from us, and then League player... What was it? League player 100K is also going to give away some extra ice.
Sounds good.
You can make fun of me all you want, but my KDA was superior to Z-Kent's, which is fantastic. Orderly Chaos is going to die here. Can they stop? They cannot stop. There is the Vayne exploding. GG, everybody. Congratulations. 0 kills for Z-Kent.
So sad. Such sadness.
It makes my heart sing.
Got our butts kicked.
All right, in the future, it's very kindly that these people want to give away extra ice, but in the future, please find Wolfhands and try to coordinate that in advance. Because now everyone wants to give away extra ice, which is amazing, but it's a little bit hard to coordinate in real time.
Most definitely.
All right, so first off, we're going to do this special 750 ice winner.
And then we will show this amazing thing.
Oh yeah, don't do that yet though. All right, what should the word be?
KDA.
All right, let me get that in there. Don't do anything yet. I need to put that in, otherwise it won't count.
Mm-hmm.
KDA, all caps. Type KDA to win ice. All right, KDA. Make sure you're a follower of the channel.
All right. So that was a tough game. Got taken out early on. Went for a pretty poor fight early on, and they just kind of snowballed off of that. Pretty unfortunate, but it's all good.
At least you did a solid for the players.
This is true.
All right, 750 ice winner. It is amazing, and that person is going to be. I love how Rive. He's just like, if I win the ice, then I will determine who I will give it to. Who says you get to decide, Reverium?
You don't.
Zekent decides. Zekent is the decider.
Sweet.
All right. Victorious 3180. Congratulations. Wins 750 ice.
Congratulations.
That's
Victorious
a lot of ice.
3180.
That is very cool.
That is so much ice.
I'm sending you a message now. You got to give us your player name to collect your icicles. All right. The next winner, and this is going to be 520 ice, courtesy of your friend and mine, League Player 100K. This reminds me of Warhammer 40K and League and Vainglory. Anyway. The winner of 520 ice, courtesy of League Player, is I Pwn You Next. So not pwned by Ukrainian, but I Pwn You Next.
Mace's brother.
How much did I say? 520.
Something like that.
Ice. Congratulations, and thank you for the contribution. Really appreciate that, League Player. It's very cool of you to give away ice. Totally above and beyond. Amazing. We got some more ice to do. Let's see.
All right. So I'm going to show you guys the splash art one more time first.
Wait, I have to do...
Oh, you can give out more ice first.
Hold on.
We'll take our time.
Wait, so we did 750 ice.
This is true.
We did 520 ice.
We did that.
So we have two more winners
of
250
some random
ice.
amount of ice. 250.
250.
Okay, 250.
And
sounds pretty good.
And then we will do a one ice guild member.
One whole ice?
All right. I gave you the finger.
Wow.
All right.
You can't just go around giving people a finger.
250 ice to
DP1887.
DP1887. Maybe he was born in 1887.
Wow.
That made him choke.
You'd be like 128 years old.
You can play Vainglory at 128.
That'd be amazing. I think you might be the oldest person alive on the planet.
At 128, would still play Adagio better than me. All right.
I don't know. I feel like if once you're 128, you get like magical Vainglory powers. I mean, maybe he'll synergize with Adagio because he's so old too.
All right. Ezekiel the Third will be starting up in about 10 minutes, so we're going to hang out until then, and then if everyone could help us do a big Super Evil Mega Raid. He's a big streamer, but it's his very first time doing Vainglory. I would love for people to show up with us and represent there.
Make him have a good time. Teach him how it's done. Show him how we, celebrate our streamers and, have a great community around here.
Oh, wait.
That's half the fun.
If I didn't put it, I can't remember if I put this in the chat. So it was, oh god, now I'm all screwed up. So DP1 1887 wins 250 ice. Now it's Hot Sauce UT.
Hot Sauce UT, congratulations.
Wins 250 ice.
Good stuff.
People can stop spamming. It doesn't accomplish anything now.
Are you sure it doesn't?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe it does.
Don't encourage people. It literally does not. Your name just shows up on the list, and then after that, doing stuff doesn't matter. It takes us a couple days to award the ice, so don't freak out if you don't see it right away.
Give us a little bit of time.
All right. The next winner. So is this 250 ice or is this one ice guild?
This will be. Let's give out one more 250 ice. Why not?
Arctic Drifter is saying, what is Ezekiel the Third's skill tier? He is brand new to Bangalore.
He is literally level 3.
Now, he plays games for a living, so he's an excellent gamer.
I feel like we should have him challenge Miss Vixen at some point.
Oh, for sure.
I think that would be a really, really fun match to watch.
And watch Ms. Vixen crush the
Everyone.
living bejesus out of him. But it will be fun and entertaining to watch him get crushed.
That it will be. That it will be.
Yeah, so this is going to be a 250 ice winner.
Super Gamer 51.
Ah. Congratulations, Super Gamer 51.
Super Gamer.
We still have a
51.
reveal. We still have an in-game reveal to come.
This is true.
Wins 250 ice, and now
how about we go over the other reveals once more? Just
Sure. And then
back on those.
after going over the other reveals, we are going to show the Adagio Tier 3 in-game video. So wait for that. It's DZ Live on Twitch. Welcome, sir.
All right. So
Hey,
here we go.
DZ, Ezekiel the Third is going to be streaming Manglory after
is true.
this. Come with us and let's go visit him after.
Yes, do it.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Did I say?
So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We are going to show off the Tier 2 stuff again. And then we're going to give out the one Ice Guild winner.
Yeah.
And then we'll show off the Tier 3.
Yes. That is the order of life.
This is how things are going to work. So, Splash Arts. Boom.
Tier 2
Tier
Adagio.
2. Dark Parade Adagio.
Dark Parade Adagio. Tier 2.
Pretty epic. Could be more epic, right?
Oh,
Tier 3?
Because you're foreshadowing the Tier 3.
Yeah. This one's pretty epic. I do like this one. And here is the in-game video of it. Boom. Hit
Here
the
we
play
go.
button.
Adagio Tier 2. If you saw the wings were really withered in the Tier 1, now they're these full leathery wings. The pop of color coming off of the horns and the top hat. It's one of those skins that when you play in game, it just, especially that pop of color in the wings, is just really fun and really distinguishes it from like someone playing the base Adagio like default. So it's a really fun skin. It's a really fun skin to play with. It's especially fun if you can play Adagio better than I did earlier today.
And better than I did today.
But I do feel like, if I was just like for a week, I'm going to play nothing but Adagio in casual, in 1.6, that it will come together for me. It will come together for me. For the people asking what heroes got buffs or nerfs in 1.6, you want to watch the next couple streams, because in the next couple streams, we're going to get into all of that. We're going to reveal Rona on Friday, full matches with Rona on Friday. We're going to start to show you how getting cards works, what other features are coming. We're going to get into all of that in the next couple streams. So this Friday, don't want to miss that for sure. And here is the zoom in on Adagio Tier 2. It's a really fun skin to play with, but it gets only better from here.
This is true. This is awesome. I still like this one. I like the horns.
Oh, I certainly like this one.
Running in circles a little bit, spinning around. Maybe some one ice guilds coming up really soon.
Nice top hat, bro. That's right. Jeebzibziz.
The best of top hats. The bestest.
It is a nice top hat.
Do you have a top hat? You should
Do
get a
I
top
own
hat.
a top hat?
You should get one.
No. I don't myself.
You should get a top hat. It'll be awesome.
Indie Name wants to know, will casual play still have checks and balances on trolling and toxic play? Absolutely, because the people can still get downvoted from that. And if they AFK and they get downvotes, they'll still end up in kind of the island of misfit toys. They'll end up on the little AFK island, even away from casual queue.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
All right. Is it time?
For one ice?
For one ice.
All right. I believe everyone knows by now. Let me see. First, I want to see if Exceptions.
I feel like I'm just trolling everyone at this point.
Exceptions isn't here, but you can find him on his Twitch broadcast. I'm sure everyone knows at this point, but this is the time in our broadcast where we bring to you, straight from the lair. I'm sorry, I don't know what was happening there.
I should just like push you into the camera at some point.
The one, you should have, the One Ice Guild. This is a special little cluster of players who can practice together if they so choose, who at any time can cash in their One Ice and play a champion on the dev stream.
Doesn't mean we're going to take away the one ice from them.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's a figure of speech.
Right.
Once in the One Ice Guild, always in the One Ice Guild.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe they challenge Gangstars, who are going to represent North America in Korea at the first World's Invitational. Maybe they want to take on Infamous, representing Southeast Asia in the Korean Invitational. Maybe they want to play Unknown, representing Europe in the Korea Invitational.
You can play a number of people.
This is true. Would you like to be in the One Ice Guild? If so, call 1-900. No, I'm sorry. Just follow the channel, and you might be the next person of the One Ice Guild. That wasn't a sentence that made sense, but you get it anyway. Let's see.
The winner.
Who will it be?
Will be
of
the One Ice
Guild is.
What?
I want us to finish each other's sentences like lovers. Okay. Here, Exceptions is here. So the person who wins,
we have summoned him.
He heard it through the ether.
Yes.
And came. So if you win,
if you say One Ice Guild 3 times fast, I hear Exceptions appear.
All right. So find Exceptions. If you're the winner, find Exceptions so that you can start coordinating. I'm sure they have a line chat group or something at this point.
Oh yeah.
And if they don't, they should. All right.
This is it.
The person entering the One
Moment
Ice
of
Guild
truth
is
Sam Hates Ham.
I love it. So Sam Hates Ham.
Not Sam I Am.
Joins Chocolate Balls. So someone who hates ham, someone who loves chocolate balls together with Exceptions. Congratulations.
1-900 One Ice.
So here we go. Sam Hates Ham. Congrats. You joined the One Ice Guild. I can't spell. Find Exceptions VG.
Congrats. Good stuff. You've done it.
All right. I'm sending
you
you a message.
Joined the very, very exclusive club.
Still want your player name so we can get you that one coveted icicle.
Actually, this club is becoming less exclusive.
It is
There's
very
like
exclusive.
7 or 8 people in here now.
Yeah, but they... Oh,
Rigged.
Sam... Why are you putting rigged when you're the winner, man? Because they're spread over all the regions, it's good because you have to eventually have like 6
One
members.
Ice Guild
is
in every region.
Yeah, you have to have like 6 members of the One Ice Guild in each region so that they can scrim effectively.
That's true. This is
all
true.
right. Fantastic. People challenging you to a 1v1. Maybe we'll do that one day. All right.
It is quite an honor to be part of One Ice Guild still.
You're not a member.
That doesn't matter.
Nor do you
I can still say it's an honor.
Nor do you deserve to be.
Wow. It's okay.
Sorry,
I understand.
That came out a little harsh.
I can force my way into the One Ice Guild. I can give myself One Ice.
So before we do the reveal, Alex 6 has a nice... I can't... All right, I'll take a screenshot of it. Alexis has a good question. It's a good time for this, which is, can we do a recap of today's stream?
Okay.
Recap of today's stream. We congratulated people who are going to Korea to the World Invitational Tournament.
Which is going to be?
Infamous, Gangstars, Unknown, an invitation to a team in China, an invitation... So I can't remember, either Japan or Korea is actually having a mini tournament, I believe.
Yeah.
And the other one is by invitation.
All right.
And then I believe there is one additional invitation slot coming from OGN.
Sounds good.
So they will be at the World's Invitational.
Cool.
We showed a bunch of Adagio stuff.
We did.
We talked a little bit about the scavenger hunt.
Scavenger. Not Scavader.
The Scavader hunt.
Scavader hunt. Are you hunting Scavader?
We confirmed that on Friday, this coming Friday, will be the Rona reveal stream. So we will show full games of Rona. Lots of stuff people haven't seen yet, including what her ultimate is all about.
Right.
More Rona lore from Sugar Venom coming this week. Is there anything else? Is there anything else we revealed or talked about today?
We revealed that we're doing things on Friday and the stream after.
There is going to be a new Twitter contest coming up soon. I'm hearing through the grapevine that has some really, really, really fun rewards.
Oh, yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
Soon.
And
very,
we'll have
very soon.
People will tell us, or we will tell people who won the last Twitter contest soon as well. And once Ezekiel the Third is streaming, we're going to go over there and we are going to do a big raid of him. And Zken and I are going to hang out. It's going to be like stream number 2 today. We're going to go hang out on his stream, and you can join us as together we try to teach Ezekiel the Third how in the world Vainglory works.
Do you think this is going to be a challenge? I think it'll be fun.
Well, I mean, he is a gamer, so
this is true.
He is, but he's not a MOBA player.
This is true. This is his first MOBA ever.
So the thing where I tried to get you to walk headfirst into the turret, it might work if I try to do that to him. If I'm like, the turret is your friend, just go and put your mouth on it. Krull loves to put his mouth on the turret.
Wrong turret, Zeke.
Yeah. So it will. So come join us as we troll and appreciate Ezekiel the Third. He's a really fun broadcaster. After this, so let's do
all right. Is
all
it time?
The adagios.
No, we already did the other 2. Let's do the last ones.
Oh, that's all there is left?
Yep. All right, so this is it. This is the great Tier 3.
You're going to build it up too much.
Okay. This is the Tier 3 Adagio skin.
Oh, no. All right. No, let's do it again. Here it is. Dark Parade Adagio Tier 3. Here is the splash art.
But he is so epic. Look at him. He's epic. It's amazing.
Just you wait. All right, good.
Super epic.
It looks like Ezekiel the Third is starting to get things going.
But we still have to do.
Oh, this is good.
The in-game.
Yeah, we're going to do the in-game. I like that he named his stream Zeke Fails at Vainglory. So that sets the stage beautifully. So make sure after this is over that you join us as we go hang out with Zeke. But first we have an in-game reveal to do. Let's do it.
This is it. Right here. Right now. Boom. And I'm sneezing.
As he sneezes, this is Dark Parade Adagio Tier 3. Has an incredible presence in the fold. The full red, you can see it's just fully realized with these huge wings. It's a little bit harder out of context here, but when you're playing other heroes, you just feels like you're huge. Your presence is immense. It is incredibly fun. I like how you didn't finish with that jungle monster and I just gave up. Yeah, you might have noticed something right there.
That ultimate is sweet.
Yeah.
Holy cow. It is sweet.
Really, really fun. So there you see it again. The ultimate with its own effect that you can use to scare the bejesus out of people in the fold when you show up with this skin and trigger that ultimate. Maybe you'll connect with more stuns with the ultimate because people will be like, what is that? And they won't run away. So maybe
it's too awesome.
Yeah, so maybe you will end up with Yarr! Yeah, the reason it's that color, we want to keep that scheme the same so that people don't get confused what's ally and what's enemy. So that's very important that we don't break some of the fundamental conventions. There is the zoom in. I'm telling you, when you get in a match,
he's huge.
It is huge, and people are like, what is happening? Yeah.
He's awesome.
Wait, do you stun anyone in this?
Oh yeah. Here, I can go back in time.
Did I miss that effect?
Bow. I think I just killed him.
Wait, there's another effect we haven't shown.
Well, I'm gonna go back in time. Back in time.
Did I miss the effect, or did we not have it in this video? I
just killed everything in one shot. So maybe it's just not in the effect in the video.
Wait, hello.
Hello.
What? All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. In any case, Tier 3 Adagio. Awesome. Playopbeard has ditched me. I don't know where he's gone, but now I'm just kind of chilling here. Waiting a bit. But I gotta say, this one's kind of epic. All right.
They were telling me that we didn't even use the final Tier 2 Adagio art.
I'm sorry.
So it'd be even cooler.
I'm sorry.
That's our bad.
I failed horribly.
All right. So I think did you find the additional effect? You might not be able to do it without other heroes, but
I just killed everything.
It'll be a surprise. There's one more really cool effect on this skin, and that will be a surprise.
Yep. So that right there is Tier 2 and Tier 3 of Dark Parade Adagio.
All right.
And now it's time. Let's go and teach Zeke how to play this game. I think it'll be fun.
Evil Mega Raid.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So please, please, please join us on Ezekiel III's channel. We'd love for him to play more Vainglory. Go here, please, and type Super Evil Mega Raid. Give him a warm welcome to the world of Vainglory.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to go on there and play. So come hang out and join us. Thanks very much for watching, guys.
See ya in a bit.